Yes.
Howard?
Danny, quickly.
Yeah, I agree with Ralph and Artie. I think it was an A. I think the only thing
Artie didn't give it an A.
I gave it a B.
I gave it a B plus, and Ralph gave it an A.
Artie gave it a B because there wasn't enough food in it.
I think the only thing they should have did is they should have whacked Carlo, and then it would have been an ending.
Well, he was with the feds.
No, we can't get to him.
They didn't know where he was.
Carlo didn't matter. It mattered Tony's state of mind.
But it would have put a closure to everything.
All right, thank you.
Well, that's the whole thing. He doesn't know what's going to happen to him now.
That's great.
As the lawyer said before he got the ketchup bottle grabbed out of his hand.
That was funny.
That was great.
That's why we try these cases.
Johnny Fratto, you're on the air.
That was funny.
Are you motherfuckers kidding me? I'm so fucking pissed. 7 fucking loyal motherfucking years I've been to these people, to this family. And look at how they... Are you kidding? An A? Who said A?
Ralph. Yeah.
Ralph, the idiot. Yeah,
Ralph, what the... I wish Ralph was my teacher.
Johnny, you're one of these people who just sort of watched it with half an ear and half an eye. You don't know the ins and outs of the show.
Oh,
he doesn't know the ins and outs
What are you saying, Johnny's
either,
not
right?
smart? What are you saying? Johnny's not smart?
No, he doesn't know that.
He makes a good living.
He's sort of
What do you mean
smart.
by the ins and outs?
Johnny, you don't know the show.
Do you know
You don't know the
Carlo?
characters. You don't know the...
You got to fucking be kidding me. What do you mean he doesn't know the show? That's his life.
I know the characters.
But we're talking about TV shows.
Ralph, how can you sit and question whether or not somebody is intelligent enough to watch The Sopranos?
And Ralph's the most intelligent.
I mean,
give me 10 questions.
and the guy on the phone here with you, he lived the life of AJ.
He is AJ. I don't care what he lived.
I hope he's not AJ.
AJ was a fuck-up. Are you saying Johnny's a fuck-up?
No, I'm saying Johnny was the son of a mob guy.
He would know. He doesn't know the Sopranos.
You know, I got to hang up on you, Ralph. You're annoying me.
I know the Sopranos.
I'm right.
I know the characters, and I'm going to tell you something. I understand David Chase might have been going, well, you know what? We're going to make this like real life. What we're going to do is we're going to end it with nothing but, you know, we're going to put him in about 4 or 5, or make the viewer think he's going to see 4 or 5 bad endings. But we're going to end it just like life ends. That's some fucking creative shit. But that ain't why I buy HBO.
That's right. We got life.
See, you know what?
Yeah, we're already living life. We want to see a story, right?
He hit on a valid point.
I want him fucking dead. They better bring that motherfucker back and get him dead. Because I'm watching a television show. I don't care about how close to life or art it looks.
He's right.
Him to be dead.
And you know what? You know what?
Thank you.
But that's not...
You know what he kind of touched on, though? Is like everybody likes to try and make this show like it was like, oh, it's about family. It's always been about family. It's like, no, it's not. Everybody loves this show because it's about the fucking mob.
Right.
Let's get real.
Yeah, but
and let me tell you what. Let me tell you one more thing about this discussion we're having now.
What?
And this is the most important thing to say about this. And this is the thing that'll blow the lid off it. You ready? How's that for art? So play commercial work.
I thought we were really going... All right,
God, one thing I hated about The Sopranos for all 7 years was that theme song.
I love the theme song.
I agree. I thought it was
You don't like the theme song?
I hate it.
I love the theme song.
I'm with Robin.
I'm with that.
When Robin went to the premiere...
I wish they changed the opening each year, too.
When Robin went to the premiere 2 years ago and she was like, got me excited when that song came. I feel the same way. Like, that song is...
When it comes on, I'm like, yeah, it's time for us to get back together.
You really don't like that song?
No. Woke up this morning.
I'm with you.
I love
Got myself a gun.
Wow, I really...
Because it really had nothing to... It really had nothing to do with the mob either, when you listen to the lyrics.
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said it really had not a lot to do with the mob when you listen to the lyrics. Other than the woke up with a gun, that was it.
Nobody ever told you about right and wrong?
It's the rest of it. I mean, you listen to the intro to that. Had nothing to do with about, like, you know, violence or anything. It's just bullshit.
Well, I mean, you know, what do you want it to be? Like,
and you think you're
like Gilligan's Island, explaining every character?
Actually, I'd like that.
Tony, he'd get up every morning and he'd think he was feeling fine, and then he'd find himself in a big mess.
Oh. We'll let Lorraine have the last word on this.
He was born into the mob.
Lorraine, go ahead in Hoboken.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Thank you. I got a call from my daughter, and she said to me, Mom, she said about the cat. What was going on is, if you remember, Tony says that the cat caught a mouse in the basement. The picture of Christopher symbolized a rat. And that's why he kept on.
I think the cat was staring at a rat. Okay, I like that idea. That's a good theory. I like that.
Everybody's reading into everything.
Yeah, I like that.
Very existential cat.
Then why was it following Phil? Remember, Paulie, because it wound up on the street in front of him in the deli, remember?
Because Paulie really is a rat.
Another rat.
I don't know.
Maybe he's a bowl of milk that's walking around.
I don't know a damn thing. Let me, I know there's a lot of people on the phone who still want to talk Sopranos, but, like, I'm thinking we talked enough about it.
Yeah,
am I right?
I just think the most amazing thing, too, about those guys, looking at them as characters, is the incredible lack of mourning over a great friend's death. You know what I mean? Like he says, like when Paulie goes in the episode before, Syl's not going to regain consciousness. Tony just does that one quick pause and then on with business. It's just really the heartless, it's about those guys.
Well, even last night when he was sitting by the bed, he was like, should I really get into this? And then he took his hand.
Right. Yeah, this is cold-hearted motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's no love there. No bros there.
Yeah.
We know what that's like.
That's right. We know that feeling.
I ended up hating AJ, too.
Oh, he's hard.
Yeah,
the actor did a great job, but...
No,
Robert
we're talking about the character.
The character, AJ, God, when his father grabbed him out of bed the episode before, I wanted... What a fucking loser.
Yeah. Lisa G is here with headlines. Let's hear those. Then I'll play a new phony phone call featuring the work of Heidi Cortez, sexy Heidi Cortez. And then I will talk about Artie's weekend in Los Angeles.
Sunny L.A.
Hello.
Hi. Lisa G, what do you have for us?
I'm going to start off with page 69 by Will and Jason. Richard Christie takes these anti-anxiety pills to fly because he's afraid of flying. Well, on a recent flight to Missouri, he was so frustrated that his pills weren't doing their job, he decided to order a few alcoholic beverages.
Right.
17 to be exact.
Ooh, wow.
Before boarding the plane, Richard ordered 4 large beers, 3 vodka shots, only to be washed down during the flight with 6 more beers and 4 more vodka shots.
Wow.
He could have bought a first-class ticket.
He's got a problem. I mean, a major fucking problem.
He comes and talks to me all the time. He has unbelievable anxiety about flying, like beyond belief. So I told him to go to a doctor, and he got a doctor to prescribe him something, and he took it, and it didn't work, so now he's 10 times more terrified. He drinks like a nut.
Yeah, but that's insane amount of alcohol.
That's a nice excuse for drinking an insane amount of alcohol.
You know what? That's like someone who's an alcoholic saying, I have anxiety.
Right.
Richard's an alcoholic, I think, just because of how he changes so much when he drinks.
Yeah.
That crazy fucking
walk and that look and that
gaze in his eyes. I mean, I love him, but he's an alcoholic gay guy.
I think you're right. Lisa G, what else you got for us?
Yes, and the drinking continued this weekend on the Killers of Comedy stops in Canada, where Richard was drinking more at the airport, this time along with Beetlejuice, and Bob Levy got stuck dealing with an intoxicated Beetlejuice aboard the plane.
Levy's got some nerve. So Richard and Levy and Beetlejuice go to the Killers of Comedy show to perform, and then Bob complains when Beetle drinks and stuff, and everyone said to him, well, then why do you bring Beetle? I mean, you don't really need Beetle, but, Beetle's his security blanket.
Right.
Because he feels like people will show up to see Beetle and not him.
Yeah, well,
but then he complains about babysitting the guy.
Richard and Sal are big enough on the show now to where I don't think you need Beetle, man, as far as tickets are. If you want a great story and everything.
Sal then Richard and Levy got into an argument because, like, Levy goes, you shouldn't let him drink. And Richard goes, well, he's a grown man. And then Levy goes, he's not a grown man, he's retarded. And then they got into this whole rap. Can you limit a retarded guy from drinking? I mean, he is a man, but he's a boy.
Listen, I hate saying this, too, because I want Beetlejuice to make money. I love Beetlejuice. I want him to make cash. But I'm sure he could get gigs on his own. I think you guys bitch him on. I agree with Howard. I don't think you need him there. And then when you get him there, you complain.
Yeah,
it's totally your decision to have him.
I mean, I wasn't complaining. I told Bob, let Beetle sit next to me if there's a problem. And Bob's like, no, I'll take care of him. But then Bob just complained about Beetle drinking. It's like, well, if you don't like babysitting him, why bring him?
I don't think Beetlejuice needs you guys. I think you're bringing him down.
Yeah, I mean, Beetlejuice can sell tickets.
He could go solo. Huh?
Yeah, he doesn't need these two maniacs to keep him from drinking.
It's funny. Out in L.A., my agent was doing that whole thing where he every time he introduces me, he tells people I sold out Carnegie Hall. And we were talking about the show with another writer who was a fan of the show. And I said, honestly, it's not that big of a deal in the sense. if someone would book Beetlejuice at Carnegie Hall, I think you could sell out Carnegie Hall for Beetlejuice. I think if you really concentrated on plugging it every day, Beetlejuice
I think
could
you're
sell
exaggerating.
out. I mean, I think
the problem is the audience doesn't care if you sold out Carnegie Hall. Hey, what's with the drinking?
I hate flying.
Yeah,
I feel
but
so much better.
I think that's horseshit. He drinks at parties.
Flying,
but I don't drink that much if I'm not flying.
The pills ain't going to work if you drink. That's the thing. The pills are not going to work if you drink. They're not
You're
going to
negating
work.
the effect.
Well, I tried one flight with just the pills, and they didn't do anything. So the next time I tried a combo.
Yes, Edward, you're on the air.
It's like he doesn't get drunk at these other functions we've seen.
Yeah.
All right, Doc.
Well, not as drunk, Robin.
What is that, Edward?
Hey, Howard, how's it going? Listen, tell that stupid-ass Richard to stop drinking and taking benzos. I'm sure he takes, what is it, Xanax when you fly?
No, it's Buspirone or something it's called.
Buspirone, yeah, you shouldn't drink. You really shouldn't drink. It'll depress your respiratory system. You can actually die from that.
Sir, is what he just said, I never heard of that. Is it like Xanax? Does it get you high?
Nah, Buspar, it's an anti-anxiety and antidepressant one. It's used to stop smoking. Yeah.
What are you, a doctor?
You down.
Yeah, I'm a doctor of pharmacy.
Yeah, you're good.
No, because Xanax gets you high.
Well, here's the thing. How many of those buprofen do you take?
Just a half of one.
Yeah, and then I got to figure the flight to... Where'd you go, Montreal?
Kansas City.
Oh, you went to Kansas City. How long is the flight?
2.5 hours.
That's a short
2.5 hours? You had 17 drinks in 2.5 hours? Dude, do you realize how much alcohol that is?
I was at the airport for about 2 hours, too.
Oh, so in 4 hours you had 17 drinks.
Yeah.
That's a lot for 10 hours.
That's over 4 drinks an hour, which is a pretty good pay.
They cut me off. Last time I flew from California, they cut me off because I had so many.
All right, thank you.
They said that, Sal tells me, that Richard drinks on the plane and he orders cans of beer and he puts them under his seat, and then when the plane shifts, they all roll around.
It's like, did someone get married in the back?
Anything else, Lisa?
Yes, the king of all media. Last week you were pleased to learn that your likeness has appeared on a Hollywood zombie trading card. Well, I contacted Topps Trading Cards, and they had a comment for me. They said, quote, "First of all, Howard, you know, we here at Topps are huge fans of his and have been for many, many years. Our new Hollywood zombie trading cards continue a long tradition of parody. Parody and satire."
Oh, that's the way they get around it, parody. No, they're using my likeness and they're selling an item of me. Parody. Yeah, okay. Fucking bullshit artists.
So what are you going to do?
Don't know. I haven't even given it, you know what? I haven't given it an ounce of thought.
They sent a bunch of cards here. Anyway, they said, we think once Howard sees the cards, he'll have lots to laugh about.
Yeah, I'm thrilled.
That's it.
Thank you, Lisa G.
You know, I think you'd have an excellent case if you wanted to bother with it. Because I think when you sign a major league contract, I think you're also signing something. Right. Major League has an agreement with Topps where they could use your... you have no such agreement.
No, I have no agreement. They're just hoping that, you'll laugh about it and not care. But the fact is, I don't want them selling that bullshit to my fans.
If you don't sell something like that, why would they think they...
I could easily make a trading card. It would take me 2 seconds to make a trading card of myself and one of everyone on the show. But what the fuck? We're not assholes. I'm not doing the Bill O'Reilly, I'll sell you anything, anytime. You know who's selling a lot of stuff now on his website is Riley Martin.
Really?
Yeah, Riley Martin.
I'm sure.
I was on there. Someone shot me an email, and I went on his website. He's got Tanzan cups. He's got... wait, I printed out some of the stuff he's got. He's got... Listen to this. Okay, first of all, you can buy you can buy his book and his symbols and all that shit. Then there's an audio book.
That's not enough bullshit.
Right. Riley Martin black T-shirt that says, things of this nature. You know what it is? Someone in our audience probably made up a bunch of shirts and said, hey, Riley, you should sell these.
Right.
So he has a whole bunch of different things of this nature. Then he has one that just says, Tarzishians are obviously reptilian. Then he's got a cup that says, Tenjin Wan O Kwa Omsa Laji Wan, ceramic mug. That's $14.99. And then he's got a bunch of other ceramic mugs. Then he's got some kind of keychain, Biavian symbol on a keychain, on a crystal keychain. I guess that keeps you safe, too.
I guess. All of this stuff is to help you be marked so that you can get on the mothership.
You can get an Okwa Tanjin 1 Kwa Omza Laji 1 keychain. Several different ones of that. You can get bumper stickers that say Tarjisians are obviously reptilian. An Okwa Tanjin 1. Then this therapeutic magnetic necklace. You might want that, Robin.
I wonder how much of this he sold.
I don't think he sold any of it. I would really pay just to know his finances on this thing. New Riley Martin clips on Riley Jackie page. Let me take a look at that. There is a Riley Jackie page. Then we got to get to Artie's Weekend. I'm dying to hear about that, but wait.
Hey, Riley, I love your show. I listen every week.
Thanks,
and,
man.
I have just two things. The first one is, if Artie really does leave, would you consider taking the Artie chair?
Well, even if it were offered, Steve, I mean, otherwise, I love these kids. Even if it were offered to me, sitting around licking each other's nuts, putting whores on machines, and doing other diverse things is not my fare. You understand? I am actually trying to save what's left of this dying planet. And I do not get off necessarily. I mean, I'm a fun guy, but I do not necessarily get off on the general fare of the daytime show. So, no, I could not take such a position.
He certainly knows what's happening here.
I mean, I'm a fun guy.
Licking each other's nuts.
All right, Riley, this next call is Paul from Toms River, New Jersey.
Hey, Riley, thank you so much for the 4 symbols that you sent my wife and kids and I. They are absolutely amazing.
This audience knows how to work him.
And they're beautiful. Yeah,
they're great.
Wonderful.
And,
That's beautiful.
Howard and Robin make fun of them. I don't know what they're looking at, but these symbols are absolutely stunning to look at, and I encourage everybody to buy them. They're absolutely
Well, thank you, man. Well, Howard and Robin, just like so many would-be superstars that has lots of money, feel that any type of recognition given anyone else ever on the face of the earth disgruntles them. Because I suspect that in their heart of hearts, they are jealous, petty, and insufficient of nature, in that they don't believe in themselves or something of that nature. But that's okay. I still love them.
Sure you do.
I have a quick question and a follow-up.
Okay.
I know Artie Lang says he's possibly going to be leaving in January, and when he does, there's going to be potentially millions of dollars freed up, which could go to you. Are you going to ask that hook-nosed Jew bastard to pay you what you deserve?
Well, it's like this. Yeah, by the time my contract is up with these people in a year, which will be, I think, about the 3rd month of that year, then, of course, we're going to have to renegotiate. If I have not by that time proven myself as a worthy entity, then I'll take my chances elsewhere.
There you go.
Simple as that. But given the opportunity of speaking with a lot of beautiful people across the world, and things of this nature, is what kept me here. They knew that it would keep me here. Thereby, they find it gleefully appropriate to starve me. When if I could have 1/100th of the interest off their money, I could live like a human being. But let it be. Let it be, and we shall see.
What a martyr. I like that we're torturing him by offering him a job.
And for the record, there will not be millions of dollars freed up unless when I leave I get Martha Stewart in a headlock and take her with me.
Well, I think he's talking about the entire course of your contract.
Oh.
See? They're adding up all your funds.
Riley clearly, he says the most insulting things about someone and then says, but I love them.
No. Heidi Cortez. You know Heidi. Heidi's the girl who does those sexy bedtime stories. She has a new book out, too.
She's hot.
Super, super hot, and it's like all her sexy stories, and I wish I knew the name of her book. I'd plug it right now. But Heidi, I don't know, I guess she was up here and did a phony phone call. They call a guy, and it's always fun to hear her. This guy is amazing. He just jumps into it with her.
Hello?
Is Jeff there? Jeff, is this you?
No, I'm not Jeff. My name is Mike. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mike, you sound just like my friend Jeff.
Oh, that's what. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, what are you doing?
Who's this?
This is Heidi. Jeff, are you playing a joke on me? Come on.
I'm not Jeff. My name is Mike. I'm sorry.
Okay, if this is Mike, then you definitely do not know the answer to this. Am I shaved or not shaved?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Come on, Jeff. You know I shaved my pussy. Did you and I get on? Did I suck your cock 2 nights ago?
No, this is Mike. This isn't Jeff.
Oh, my God. Did I totally get the wrong number?
Yeah.
But you sound so cute. Where are you?
Well, let me ask you something. What do you look like?
I'm tall. I'm 5'7". I have giant double D boobs.
Nice. Oh, God.
I have long blonde hair down to the middle of my back. And, I mean, I have brown eyes, and sometimes people say that's good, but...
No, it's hot.
Yeah, and my pussy's totally shaved, and...
How old are you, first of all? I don't want to be messing with anything.
No, I'm 24.
That's great. I could be your dad almost, but, this sounds interesting.
You sound like really hot, though. What do you look like?
I'll put it this way. I'm a cross between Corky from Life Goes On and Joe Pesci rolled into one.
I love Joe Pesci. Can you just say something like Joe Pesci? Because that's how I'm picturing you right now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, you motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. Wendy, come here. Hang on, this is my girlfriend. She's going to lick my twat while you talk dirty to me.
Oh, God.
Pretend you're Joe Pesci fucking us.
You want to hear Pesci fucking you? All right, you fucking stag. I'll tear your fucking tits off if you don't give me a fucking blowjob.
Yes. Joe. Fuck me like that,
I'll fuck you in the ass and back of the trunk, you fucking whore. Shut the fuck up already. And let me clamp into your mouth, you fucking whore. Yeah.
I can't help it, Joe. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm going to squirt. I'm going to squirt on my friend. Squirt on my face.
Keep it going, baby. I'll put that pipe up your fucking... Not so far your fucking grandma will have to pull it fucking out of you.
Joe. Oh, my God. I'm going to squirt.
Go ahead. Squirt, honey. Squirt like a fucking...
over my face. Yeah.
Don't make me fucking smack you with a beer bottle, you cunt motherfucker.
Joe Pesci, take out your cock.
I will, honey.
Oh, my God. I'm getting so hot. Yes.
Take it in your mouth. Oh, God, my fucking balls.
Yeah, keep talking about your fucking sweating balls.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking cock is up in the heavens, sweetie. What the...
Oh, my God. I think I'm going to come. I think... Joe, oh, my God. Joe, your cock's going to make it. Yes.
Oh, God. Thank you, girls.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Oh, God.
There it is. Pretty good, huh?
She is amazing.
She's amazing.
And that guy really loved his role.
Hey, you know, I just want to mention 2 stories in the paper. One was, this was I read on Saturday, I believe, or Sunday. I don't remember, but yeah, it was yesterday, that an athlete died, a young woman, I think high school athlete.
Oh, yeah, I read that, too.
Death by Bengay or some sort. You know these creams you rub in when you have a muscle ache?
Right.
Well, evidently this kid was abusing Bengay or one of those products so much. Was it Bengay, Robin?
They said it was Bengay. They said there are a lot of products with that same ingredient in them, and it's a Bengay-like product, even if it wasn't Bengay.
But the kid died.
Wow.
Apparently, runners sometimes slather themselves up before they run with this stuff.
Yeah.
And then what happens? It gets into the system?
It soaks into the...
Who knew that?
They said, she was using an exorbitant amount, so she overdosed.
I mean, it's sad, but, I mean, what the hell are people up to?
I never heard of such a thing.
Oh, by the way, Heidi Cortez's book is called Heidi's Bedtime Stories.
Okay.
Oh, and I also was handed a note. Howard TV is doing a Riley Martin retrospective that's going to air in 2 weeks. So that's going to be another one of those little bonus programs they always stick in there. So, also, I thought it was pretty wild that Letterman's... You know the guy who a couple of years ago was arrested in Montana because Letterman had a place out there and he was supposedly plotting to kidnap Letterman's son, Harry?
Oh, right.
He escaped from prison. He's out on the loose.
Now, what do you make of that? That now he's an escape artist. He and another guy got out of the jail.
I mean, the guy was...
They're running around maybe with guns.
First of all, lest you forget, The guy was never convicted of attempted kidnapping.
That was a real complicated case, right?
What they did was they let him plea bargain it out. He got 10 years for charging Letterman too much to paint his house.
Right, yeah.
Believe it or not,
I remember that,
they didn't want to go through the whole trial with him about the kidnapping thing because things were questionable. But they did learn that he was overcharging Letterman. So he got 10 years for overcharging Letterman.
Yeah, for that paint job.
So somehow they worked out a deal. So he was in for 10 years. He was on a kind of a loose situation where you work out in a field. You know, I guess he had proven himself with good behavior. And then he just took off. He ran off.
He was with another guy.
Yeah.
And they say they might have gotten a hold of weapons somehow.
How do they do that?
I don't know.
Again, I watch every movie about people escaping from prison over the years, and you're like, wow, that's a 1 in a million thing. And now, after all that's happened, how does anyone escape from a fucking prison nowadays? That is just really
amazing.
Depressing.
That blew my mind that this guy could get out like that, especially a high-profile case like that.
Yeah, so they have warned Letterman's security team, and they said the last time he was sighted, he was 150 miles from Letterman's ranch, so they don't think he's headed there.
I didn't get to comment on this because it happened on Friday, but the fact is Paris Hilton was put back in jail. And I got to tell you something. I really did cheer about that one.
Well, you know what happened, Howard? They put her in jail, and they discovered she was crazy.
Yeah. Well, let me say something. They put her in jail, and, you know, jail's supposed to upset you. And obviously it upset her because, I mean, think about her day. She's super rich. She's never had to do a fucking thing for herself. She probably gets to sit by a pool all day and get in the shower and give herself coffee enemas.
Yeah, and people dote on her.
Right, and she's having a great life. So to go to prison for her is a real drag. But here, this girl pissed in the face of the justice system. Mind you, she wasn't put in jail for drunk driving. She was put in jail for violating the probation of drunk driving.
Right.
And when it came down to going to court to talk to a judge, she showed up late. You don't do that to a judge. So it shows you it's an arrogance and not caring and not feeling what the situation is, the seriousness of it. So the judge said, listen, I don't know what to do with you. You're incorrigible. I can't condone drunk driving. You obviously don't take this seriously. You've been you violated your probation by driving with a suspended license or something like that. I don't know the detail. Who followed it? I got a life. But the fact of the matter is, then he threw her in the clink, and it turned out it was going to be 23 days with good behavior.
All you had to do was sit there.
Yeah, this chick is so vapid that you can't even find a book to read in past 23 days. Okay. So she freaks out. She stops eating because she doesn't want to eat or drink because she doesn't want to take a shit or a piss on the prison toilet because she's afraid they're going to take a picture of her. This is a girl who's blowing guys.
You don't eat. You gotta pee.
Yeah, this is a girl who's blowing guys in film, and it's not actually shy. She's showing her chooch all over town.
I don't think she was made up. I think that was the problem.
Yeah, there was no makeup around, so she was afraid of being photographed, whatever. So she stops eating. She probably got herself in a hallucinatory state. Who knows if she did or didn't.
They claim now she was on some kind of medication before she got to the hospital, and they weren't, to the jail, and they weren't aware she was medicated.
So the jail guy, the sheriff, first of all, he had enough of the nonsense. Imagine she was so annoying he didn't want to keep her there. But also, it turns out he gets contributions from...
Not only that, he has 5 reality shows.
Yeah, he's a showbiz kind of guy, showbiz sheriff out there.
And, I
hadn't heard that. Did he really?
Yeah.
I think Paris's grandfather
donated to his campaign.
Somebody named Hilton gave $1,000
to his campaign.
Along with a ton of other celebrities.
Right. So the fact of the matter, but this judge felt like an asshole. He had made a point of saying to her, this is what you got to do. It's a high-profile case. They pissed all over the judge's decision. And the judge hauled her ass right back into court, and you got to do that. Not because what she did is the most heinous thing, although I got to tell you something. I don't take drunk driving lightly. This girl was probably one step away from hitting somebody with her fucking car.
A lot of people consider it, hard-line people consider it attempted murder.
Absolutely. If she had hit somebody, I would consider it murder. Who needs her driving around? First of all, she's so rich, she doesn't even need to drive her own car. She could have a limo service 24 hours a day. And it wouldn't even make her blink in terms of her bottom line. So, this is outrageous. Outrageous. And he threw her in the clink, and rightly so, and it's good for her.
And for the full 45 days now, since she tried to get out of it, now she's going back, and they put her in the hospital, part of the prison, because they say she's crazy.
Annoying.
She'll milk that out. She'll be lying in a bed for most of it, and... You know, again, they say if this guy Baca, the sheriff that released her, had just said, look, it's because of overcrowding, which is a legitimate reason a lot of people do get, released early, the judge might have went for it. It's the fact that it seemed to make up this medical condition, this mysterious thing, got pissed.
So I like it. Does anybody here disagree with what I've said? Or are they upset that Paris Hilton is in jail?
I hope she's in jail for the next 20 years.
All right. Melrose Larry Green, you're on the air in Los Angeles.
Howard, how are you?
Good.
I'm told from several sources that Paris is a big fan of the show.
Well, that has nothing to do with it.
Oh, then we're for her getting out.
Several sources, who are they?
Its sources are, I think, Captain Jenks.
Several sources.
Right. Well, let me tell you, Melrose.
Yes.
I'm sure I have many fans who I've said things about who are not pleased.
Yes.
I am sure she would like to not go to jail. I'm sure her parents would not like her in jail.
Yes.
But really, this is what's got to be. This is a high-profile situation where she's shitting on a guy. He's a judge. You don't do that. If you want to throw yourself on the mercy of the court, you show up on time. In fact, when the judge had heard she got out of jail, he immediately called a hearing. She wanted to be on the phone for it.
Yes.
She said she didn't want to go in person. He didn't want to hear that.
Yes.
This guy don't know from that.
Yes, Howard. I was at the house. It's a long ride from the house down.
You mean you stood outside the house?
I was out there. I was at the courthouse on Saturday. And I want you to know, Howard, that I support Paris. And the city attorney's wife of L.A.
You want her out of jail?
Yes. Listen, the city attorney of L.A.'s wife was driving on a suspended license, had no insurance, was in a car accident, didn't even get cited by the LAPD. The wife of the
She wasn't on probation.
I don't know that.
I don't know it either, but what it is, yes. Listen, when you're in the public eye,
yes,
you have to behave in a manner that is appropriate with your fame. In other words, you are going to be scrutinized. It does come with a responsibility. You are going to be treated differently. Who doesn't know that?
Right.
Of course people are looking at this.
Right. But in solitary confinement, Howard? She was
put in solitary because they were afraid the population would get to her. And they were doing her a favor.
They were trying to protect her.
But you know what these dykey chicks are going to do to her? They're going to put their fingers up her asshole. They're trying to give her an experience.
And I know, Joe.
And here is a girl going to prison. The night before, she's at the MTV Awards. She's in La La Land. You got to appear.
Plus, Melrose, she's going to make money from this whole experience.
Right. Money, a lot of money. Dominic Barber, you're on the air.
This is nothing compared to what Nicole Richie's going to get. Remember now, she's arrested going the wrong way on a highway drunk.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah. That would have been a major accident.
It's restless, drunk, driving, it's every type of bad driving.
Yeah.
You're going to see...
What is her sentence going to be, Dominic, would you guess?
Could be 3 months or 6 months.
Right.
If she would have hit a car with children in it, everybody would be dead.
Wait a minute. I have a question for Dominic, though, but wasn't that the first time she was arrested? I mean, with Paris, this was like the third time that she, fucked up. She
has been arrested before.
Nicole
Paris...
In regards to, driving?
Yeah.
Paris had a drunk driving, and then twice she got caught violating the probation.
Right.
But I do believe that she should have gotten the 45 days, but let out on overcrowding. That was the mistake the judge...
Well, yeah, but the sheriff made.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dominic. Yes, Ralph, quickly.
The most obnoxious thing was that she was planning a party at her home that night. They were bringing tents in, the whole shamil.
For her getting out of prison.
Yeah.
They claim that's not true today in the paper.
No, they had video of the fucking guys, rolling up with the shit.
Yeah, you see, that's the point. It's a big goof.
And they seem to have prior knowledge that she'd be coming home that soon.
Right.
And what about every other prisoner in that fucking prison? I mean, if I were them, just almost as a goof, I would have...
Well,
in unison,
make a point.
I feel sick. I'm sick.
And today, listen, who isn't sick in prison? You know, John Gotti was sick in prison.
Howard, did
you... Al Sharpton's attention.
Oh, wait, real quick. Did you see that report on...
Yeah, Al Sharpton said the following. He says, you know what? I know a lot of other prisoners in that jail who are sick.
Yeah.
I'll go get them out, too.
Yeah.
Look.
And they have a great facility there.
Everyone knows she should be in jail for life.
Let's face it.
Let's hope it turns into
Howard, did you watch
death penalty? I hope they accidentally kill her. We thought it was a different person.
She's in the wrong set.
You know she accidentally got in a car drunk? Well, we accidentally killed her. We thought she was prisoner number 94-5.
Were you riveted to the story when it was happening? Did you see it live?
I didn't see the car chase and stuff like that.
It was so great.
They cut away. In fact, I have tape of this. They cut away. MSNBC, there was a huge story breaking. Where is that, J.D.? What page is that on? This is the greatest.
What is it?
Here it is. Wait, J.D. page. I think
JD1 in yellow.
Okay, thanks. This is MSNBC, and what are they cutting away from? I forget the story. It was pretty...
The war in Iraq.
No, there was a major resignation in the Bush cabinet or something.
The Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Joint Chiefs of Staff, yeah. So listen to this, and they cut him right off. Look.
Well, General Pace has been there for 2 years as the chairman. He served 4 years before that as the vice chairman. So he's been in this the whole time we've been involved in Iraq. I think that General Gase did not want to send him up to the Hill because it would just open up that whole can of worms again. So he's not really firing Pace. He's just not having him continue on. And this would have required a waiver at some point.
We have, I hear that we have people yelling in the background, and I apologize for that, Colonel. We're going to come back to this and follow this just for a moment. Obviously, Peter Pace retiring now at the end of his term, and Michael Mullen will take over. He's the Chief of Naval Operations. Here's Paris Hilton now, the other big news that we've been following today, coming out with the sheriff's deputies now at her house on Kings Road.
They cut away. See ya. You know, Ralph always accuses Jimmy Kimmel of lifting bits from our show. I don't see Jimmy's show all that much, but Kimmel had a guy yelling at the press conference. There was a press conference, them talking about the lawyer who represented Paris Hilton, talking about how unfair this is.
Oh, I heard that. That sounded fake. It was one of Jimmy's guys?
Yeah, well, no, it was one of Jimmy's guys. Jimmy's guy, I don't know. And then Fox News said it was a stuttering John Baba Booey bit. We got credit for it anyway. But Jimmy evidently had this guy at the press conference and screaming, no.
The judge heard arguments. He heard out the county counsel's office representing the sheriff. He heard the defense. He heard the city attorney. He ruled that he was remanding Ms. Hilton to the sheriff's custody to serve the remainder of her sentence at the Century Regional Detention.
No! Shut up!
You know, and I got to give it to Jimmy because when that guy yelled, the sheriff didn't even flinch.
Yeah, well, you know what it reminds me of when I got yelled at by those reporters at ABC when you know. But anyway, Shepard Smith then on Fox News commented.
As the judge said from the bench, yesterday afternoon, the undersheriff called him. Undersheriff asked him if he would modify the terms of his sentencing order. The judge said on the record that he advised the undersheriff to file appropriate documents with a factual basis, an appropriate factual basis. He said that didn't happen.
Is everybody looking at this guy in the background here with his mouth open?
Judge
I mean, how weird is that with the I Love Paris hat? That's a plant from a television show. I mean, I'm like, is Stuttering John next? Baba Booey, Baba Booey. You know, this is what we've come to. I got some good stuff here from the judge. Right when he got in his car, he said, this is today, I at no time condoned the actions of the sheriff, and at no time told him I approved of said actions. He said of the decision to release Harris from jail after 3 days. Quoting again, at no time did I approve of the defendant being released from custody to her home on Kings Road. His Honor is displeased. Listen to this guy and watch the guy with the mouth open in the back. He's funny, isn't it? You'll see him tonight on Jimmy Kimmel or something.
This is no different than any other defendant.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? That guy goes, this is what we've come to, like indicting you or something.
Yeah, like I get thrown in.
No, this is what we've come to. They're reporting on Paris Hilton, giving her wall-to-wall coverage.
Yeah. This is what we've come to.
You.
Yeah, why am I getting shit? First of all, it's Jimmy's thing, and then I'm getting blasted.
But look at what they're doing.
Yeah, they're breaking in to cover Paris Hilton.
They almost killed each other trying to get a picture of her in the police car.
There were helicopters following her.
All right.
How great was that picture of her crying in the back of the car?
Fantastic. I mean, it was just so
My
great.
favorite Paris picture.
Yeah. And then, there was a thing in the paper today that I guess her sister, Nikki Hilton, went to go visit her. And she got to cut into the line. It's usually a 4-hour wait to get into
wait a
prison.
second, Howard.
15 minutes, they got her right through.
You know the story with Nikki. They both used to be blonde. They used to go party. Paris embarrassed her. She dyed her hair black. She's avoided her for like 3 years. You don't see those two together anymore,
So
right?
what's that got to do with her?
She's going to visit her, and she gets to jump the line.
She was in prison for 4 days. Nikki didn't give her.
No, Nikki went to... I'm telling you, she just went to visit her.
No, she just did now when she went back. But she did...
What am I arguing with him for? I get into these ridiculous... There is no point. Why do I pick up the phone on that guy? I agree with all the emails.
I don't know. Everybody wonders why you're even his friend.
I don't even know.
You're acting like one of us is picking up.
Why are you telling me to pick up the phone, Artie?
No, it is funny that when Ralph makes it sound like, well, first of all, you know the deal with Nikki. What does he know?
He knows nothing. We met Nikki Hilton at a party for 3 seconds once.
He really does make it sound like he knows exactly what's going on.
I know. And that arrogant fuck. This is going back before I met Beth. I'm at a party and I see this Nikki Hilton. I didn't even know who she was at the time. I'm talking to her and they tell me she's an heiress. So I call Paris? Nikki. Right. So I call Ralph over. I go, hey, Ralph. This is before Paris Hilton was even famous, really well known. Right. I go, this girl over here that I'm talking to, she seems pretty gettable, and she's an heiress. Why don't you fucking go out with her? Right. He goes to me, I think she's got a sister. That's the hot one. I'll hold out for her.
He's still holding out.
Holding out.
Like she's being offered up.
Yeah, and I go, dude, bird in the hand, asshole.
But what better way to get to the sister than to go through this one?
I think Nikki has a better body, but I hate to say this because Paris has that flat ass. I really don't like that.
Right.
But, God, does Paris Hilton have a face you just want to
You really think so? I look at her lately.
I think she's just got a sexy, arrogant, fucking sexy face.
It's just a stupid look on her face.
That's sexy.
I think she's, I don't know, man. I think she's losing the looks a little.
I think her face is sexy. Yeah. I think her sister has a better body.
I'm hoping the looks are lost soon. Her prison rocks her so much that she loses her looks.
Rob her of her one thing.
Well, when you realize she really is crazy, that she can't spend 2 minutes in a prison cell without having a nervous breakdown. The girl is a nut, a fragile little nut.
Screaming, mommy.
I know a lot of spoiled kids who can't entertain themselves. They're literally bored all the time.
Yeah, well, literally screaming mommy, though, this time.
Right, yeah.
She's not in danger of getting beat up by anybody else.
First of all, is she a little old to be calling her mother mommy?
Well, she doesn't call her mother mommy. She's not calling her when she's out there in the spotlight at the red carpet on the MTV, red carpet. She's calling her mom now because she's in trouble. She's a little baby. She's never grown up.
No, but she's calling her mommy. I mean, the word mommy is a 4-year-old. When do you call your mother mommy?
No, she called her mom. It was
mommy.
Mom.
No, they reported in the paper, mommy. Mommy! Listen, and you don't know who Carlo is?
I will get the quote.
And I will be vindicated.
All right, anyway.
He was a capo de tutto capo.
So tell me let me take the break, and then we'll get to Artie's weekend. Let me take the break. By the way, at 8:30 or so, Maroon 5 is coming in. Adam Levine performing. Well, it's not the whole band. They're going to do a little acoustic thing in honor of their new album.
Really?
And I know they were going to do their big hit song, but also...
I saw him the other day. What was it? I think it was on the American Idol, or one of those results shows. He looked very gay.
This guy ain't gay. Let me tell you something. This fucking guy
looked like.
has fucked every hot chick on the planet.
Has he really?
He was
yeah.
switching around.
What?
They're going to do their hit song, This Love, and then they're going to do the Beatles, Don't Let
Me Down?
Don't Let Me Down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be good. But how many girls has this guy had sex with?
Oh, my God. He makes that Wolf of Valderrama, he's like rivaling him. There's a lot of hot chicks, Howard.
Jessica Simpson is one of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
but
this is a guy I can talk to. He might look gay, but hot chicks evidently like that look.
They do like
think he wears eye makeup.
Hey. So does Artie.
I should.
Yeah, I should.
The makeup people at this event.
All right,
they would think, you need something. That's what the woman said.
Maybe I got to talk to you now about this. Tell me the weekend. I didn't know you were doing this. You never even, like, kind of mentioned
it. was a crazy week last week. I didn't get a chance to crowbar this in. But, yeah, I had an interesting weekend. I went to an interesting event. Spike TV has something now called the Guys' Choice Awards.
Okay.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, you know, they're the Guys channel, Spike. And it's a new thing. So
at least they think they are.
Right. I think they do the ultimate fighting. So a lot of those guys were at this event. So
there's 3 guys watching, but you know, they think they're the Guys channel.
I guess that UFC gets good ratings, but I don't know.
UFC does well.
Yeah. I couldn't pick one of those guys out in the lineup. Yeah. So they Tracy Morgan hosted it.
God, that must have been fun.
And it was hilarious in the sense that, you know, he did his monologue, and then the director, it's a TV show, the director, Joel Gallen, you know Joel.
Yeah, I know Joel.
So the director comes over. Tracy was fighting with the director. The director goes, okay, Trace, now we got to get to the first award. He's like, damn, man, what, you in a rush? Where the fuck you going?
What do you have to do?
Yeah, this guy directing a TV show. Yeah. But... You know, like in New York, that's what he said to him over the thing. I'm like, shit, they should leave that in.
That's the funny stuff.
Yeah. So they paid me, Dave Attell, and Joe Rogan. They wanted 3 sort of guy-oriented stand-ups, I guess. They paid us to come out.
Good money?
And it was decent money. Not great, but, you know.
What are you doing?
I'm going to guess 10 grand.
You'd be a little high. Well, it wasn't. I didn't do it for the money. It's like they say the exposure because Spike TV repeats everything. I don't know. Whatever. I got to talk.
You got enough exposure.
Do you do stand-up on it?
Yes, well, that's the other issue. It's 3 to 5 minutes, but you basically write your own shit.
Right.
You know, so I said, well, or they could write it for you. And Frank Sebastiano was one of the writers, so I was very comfortable with that. But you know, it's hard to learn a thing. Eventually, they wanted me and Attell and Rogan to go, look, we'll just do 5 minutes of our stand-up, and that's what happened. So now you're writing. You're not getting a writer's credit, but you're writing what you're saying.
What's with Rogan? Doesn't he hate me now or something?
You know what? If he does, I get no indication of that. He comes up
to you and
comes up to me friendly as hell, and he's always very nice. And he goes, hey, tell everybody I said hi. I don't know.
According to Gary, won't do the show.
You know what? Artie was telling me it's a bullshit thing. He hasn't done the show since we got the satellite. I've called a bunch of times, and his manager basically confronted me and said that, you know, we said some disparaging things about him, and he's mad at us. So when he's in front of Artie, I don't expect him to fight, but he's full of shit.
Well, he's always nice to me and diplomatic. And I mean, look, we've been friends for a long time, even before he did the show. And I said, hey, I'll tell Howard you said hi. It's cool.
I love the guy.
What could we have said that was disparaging?
I don't know.
He says, well, I know the one in particular was, they claim that we said on the air that Joe Rogan doesn't like women. But it's, I mean, like, we've goofed on him to his face about it. It's not like we said it behind his back and he answered it and we moved ahead.
What do we know?
Sometimes when we would be at strip clubs, he'd be, like, really tough on some of those broads. He likes women. I don't mean he's a
we weren't saying he's gay.
Definitely not a gay guy, Joe Rogan.
That's not how they took it.
Well, whatever then. Okay, yeah, so go ahead. I don't want to get sidetracked with the Joe Rogan.
Clearly, that is stupid. We know Joe Rogan's not gay. So, but in other words, this event did, the other thing he helped talking me into this, they did attract a lot of major A-list celebrities. It was a big event. Vince Vaughn was there. Will Ferrell came, Adam Sandler. They gave this thing called the Guy's Guy Awards. Their version.
Because if you give a Hollywood actor an award, they will show up.
Well,
TV has finally figured out they can't get Adam Sandler to do anything for Spike TV, but if they give him an award, he'll show up.
And also depends if it's the timing right for a movie, because Sandler goes like nuts promoting films, which I'm sure studios love. And Kevin James is the one who presented it with him, so they're doing that. That Chuck and Larry movie's coming out. And I saw Adam, and he's such a nice guy, and he seems to, you know, he likes you. He likes the show. I know that. And he was nice to me and Frank. He did a nice thing. He pulled us aside and said he loved Beer League. He saw it. Which was nice of him to do.
Yeah,
nice of him even to watch it. And
tell him to put up some money for your next film.
That's right. He could have you.
Well, it's funny. He said to Frank, because then I was talking to somebody else, and I heard him say to Frank, because you guys should do another one. He goes, and I'm like, hey, that'd be great.
Got a script?
You got any money?
Let's get together and talk.
We'll write one.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell was there. He says hi.
Right.
Again, all these guys riding.
How was Vince Vaughn? Did you talk to him?
Now, that's the thing. Vince Vaughn, I didn't get a chance to see him. They gave
Did you ask him how that Jennifer Aniston pussy was?
That might have been. Listen, this turned into a big party, and it's, as weird as that sounds, I met him briefly on the set of Old School. It turned into a big drinking session, and that wouldn't have been so far-fetched if I had seen him, but I didn't see him.
So the drinking session would have been funny television if they would have had some cameras on that.
Spike TV, again, I mean, taking a page out of your book, they have cameras on everything.
Oh, good.
And, they had a camera on me and Steve-O drinking and having the most drunken conversation.
Steve-O was there? Was he with a hot chick?
Steve-O was there, and it's me and Attell were saying this entire time, instead of writing jokes, we should have been throwing shit at our nuts. Because he's always with a smoking chick. He had lipstick all over him from making out with women, various women. And he had this smoking hot chick. She was covered in tattoos, Howard, but she had the body of, like...
a goddess.
Like an Angie Everhart. Like, right. I mean, a tall, leggy model.
Well, is he, I don't get that. Like I know Steve's a nice guy. I like him and everything.
Women like bad boys.
Yeah. But he's really bad.
I'm kind of bad.
Terrible.
I mean, he's like wacky. I mean, boy, I didn't know that whole thing worked for him.
I must say, I had a blast with him because we were both kind of lit and we were laughing. He's got a rap album out. He was trying to rap. He goes, dude, and the next time I come on the show, I got a topper you can. I'm like, how you going to top stapling your nuts to your leg? But Howard, the chick, was so fucking hot.
And what does she do? Is she like hanging all over him?
She hangs right next to him. Wow. And,
and does he like go, man, look what I'm banging?
Actually, he's like, yeah, this is my girl. And they gave Jackass 2 an award, so Wee Man was there too. He's hanging out. Sometimes you forget he's there because he's short. But
Did Wee Man get laid at all? Or?
There was chicks all over the fucking
all over Wee Man.
Okay. So,
did he have regular-sized chicks?
What they did was...
He should be hanging around with a midget. That ain't right.
This is what... when I saw Steve-O, I was like, yeah, man, this is my girl. Look at my girl. And it's like, I'm like, yeah, God bless you.
Yeah.
I'm standing next to
You're
Dave
ready
Attell.
to get a staple to your nuts.
There are billionaires can't get girls like that.
Well, that's what me and Dave were saying. Like, yeah, we should have just been throwing bricks at our head this entire time.
Right.
So I had a fun conversation with him. He says hi. But what they do with these shows out there, they did this with the Shatner roast, too. They try to create an intimate setting.
Right.
Like in New York, they have the roast at the Hilton, and it's kind of a grand ballroom. They try to recreate that on a huge sound stage at this CBS Radford lot, and they fill it with all hip, beautiful people.
Right.
Now, it's like 500 people. It's banquet seating, and Howard, they had 500 waitresses wearing mini dresses that were just the hottest. Like, where did they manufacture these girls? Like, it's almost like they went to the bus fucking stop. Every hot chick that came
Well, every hot chick in the country goes to Los Angeles.
I guess so. I mean, but some of them were famous. Now, this was weird. When I said, fuck it. I said, I'm going to hit on every fucking broad here.
Good.
So,
you got to get one of them.
But some of them are famous chicks that I don't know, so I don't have a shot at them. Like, who was there who was one of the hottest things I've ever seen in person? Tara Connor, the Miss USA.
And she's a waitress on this thing?
No, she was a presenter, but she stands by the waitresses, and they're just as hot, but... She's a special kind of. I remember the pictures of her when she was going through that trouble in the paper.
Yeah.
As hot as they were, it didn't do her justice.
Wow.
She's like 22.
Fucking hot.
And she's kind of a bad girl, too. Like, there were, allegations with drugs with her.
Yeah, but is she minding her P's and Q's now?
That's perfect.
She was nice. They gave her some thing to do, and she went up and did it. But even amongst these hot chicks, she stood out.
Uh-huh.
Another chick, now I don't watch this show, maybe Robin does, Nip Tuck. Do you ever see Nip Tuck?
A lot of people watch
Beth
that.
watches it.
Bubba watches it.
Yeah, Beth's a big fan.
There's a blonde girl that was introduced like she's from Nip Tuck, who was the hottest. Now, her, I accidentally said something to thinking it was a
What'd you say?
Well, every hot waitress I was kind of going, because they knew me, they knew I was on the show. I made sure I went to rehearsal. I rehearsed my spot in front of the hot waitress.
Good. Yeah, you work them.
And I went to the Nip Tuck chick, and I was not knowing she wasn't a waitress. And I was like, hey, how's it going? And she's like completely just looking over my shoulder like I was invisible.
Cunt.
And then a publicist like whisked her away. And I don't even know if she saw me.
What did you, so did you end up getting lucky this weekend?
That's the thing, no. And I'll tell you what.
How many shots did you take and miss?
500.
Wow. Because
or maybe more, right? Because there were a couple of the hot chicks, too, that were...
Well, Rogan, again, me and Attell and Rogan, we all did our thing, and Rogan's good with broads. I don't know. Every time I saw him, he was talking to somebody different. But
Rogan's in good shape, too. He's got that going for him.
I think he does fine with women. But me and Attell were, like, in heat. We were, like, fucking, like, where's...
Did Attell get lucky?
I don't know. When I left Dave, actually...
You're 50 times better looking than Attell. You should get laid before him, no?
Look, you know what? It's weird. Like, sometimes on these weekends I get lucky and sometimes I don't. And it's like, sometimes you're hitting and sometimes you... Everything, it just wasn't working, man. I couldn't get the...
If I was abroad, I'd fuck...
Why didn't you concentrate on the waitresses?
If I was abroad, I'd fuck Dave Attell. I love Dave.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, the good thing about this gaggle of hot women is they all just saw us perform. They all know we're some...
Someone's got to be impressed by that.
Well, that's what I said to Dave.
Out of all this whole room, no one's impressed enough to bang you?
I said to Dave at one point, I'm like, there's always hot chicks walking around with these guys. They look like arms dealers or something. Like, aren't we supposed to be the big deal in the room? You know, Adam Sandler's married. He wasn't fucking around.
So nothing.
No, I did not get any pussy.
No phone numbers, nothing.
Not a phone number, no. And it wasn't a lack of trying, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, what did you say to these waitresses?
I don't know. As a matter of fact, a couple of them came up to me and said, oh, you're very funny. I like you, blah, blah, blah. And,
can you do something for me?
I guess. I mean, I would have bullshitted them that I could have at that point.
You know what? You should have just started stapling your nuts.
What did you just say? Thank you and let them go?
This was an event. What I found out was if there was a chick I was working on out there trying to fuck, I should have taken her. It would have been a closer. I stayed at the Bel Air Hotel, which is my new favorite.
Were there any kind of medium-looking chicks that would have maybe sucked you off or something?
Yeah, but my mistake was I went for the 10.
The hottest.
I was mesmerized.
Because you're coming off that roll with that chick here the other day. So.
I'm thinking...
My confidence level might be a little too high.
You didn't have John and Gary to pump you up.
So it was a good weekend, huh?
It was. First of all,
you hung with Sandler and you hung with...
We talked for a little bit, and so Tracy Morgan afterwards had a little after party at the Hollywood Roosevelt.
Nice.
A bar called Teddy.
Uh-huh.
And so, okay, me and Attell figure, fuck, we'll go over there.
Right.
So now we go to this bar, and it's set up where there's all bungalows around.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple fucking, like violently fucking. What? Basically in the middle of this club.
Isn't that at the Roosevelt Hotel?
Yeah, I'm going to try to explain this properly.
Is it part of the show, or is it like...
No, this is at the after party.
Me and Dave left. We get there. Now, this place, Teddy, is rocking. It's just like smoking hot chicks. But it's set up, the club is the pool area, and there's all these rooms on the same level as the pool surrounding it. So they all have mini little courtyards for the room.
That's cool.
So this couple staying in the room come out, and you're looking at them. You're 2 feet from them.
They probably were like a voyeur. They're exhibitionists.
Absolutely. And we were thinking, does the club pay them to make it look cooler or something? The guy almost looked like a male model type. The chick was like a pretty hot blonde. Howard violently fucking like Tracy Morgan.
What do you make of that?
Tracy Morgan had this entourage, and they were all like damn, they are fucking like yelling.
Oh
like
my
loud.
God! I mean, I don't care how famous you are. That's a big deal when people just fucking in front of you. What is it, Gary?
I'm just going to show you some pictures of some of the girls that were there.
Let me see.
How
do you have that?
This is, you go to Wire Image, so you see all the pictures from last night.
They created a red carpet, too, outside, so there's a million photographers.
So the first picture that you'll see will be Steve-O's girl, and then the rest are just random girls who were there.
Let me see that. Let me see what the level of these girls, because...
All girls Artie didn't get.
Oh, yes. Steve-O's girl's hot.
Do you see her tattoos? Like, she had tattoos all up and down her arm.
Yeah, that's not my thing, but I could deal with that. Look at these girls. But, yeah, these are famous chicks, though. Alicia Cuthbert.
See, now, her, I wouldn't know what she looks like, but to me it looks like...
Look at this.
Yeah.
But
no wonder you were in fucking... Look at these girls.
The waitresses were hot enough to wear that could be a chick, you know.
Look at these pictures. Yeah, Ralph, go ahead.
I'm on Wire Image. I'm looking at it. Artie.
Hey, Ralph, what do you want, man? I don't know. I tried.
Man.
Look, I don't lie. I don't lie to the fans. If I get lucky, I'll tell you. If I don't, I don't.
Artie, 1 second. This is the Roosevelt Hotel, right?
Yeah, you know.
T-D-D-Y-S. Okay, anyway. Dude, you can't close the deal. Like, the other day on the wrap-up show, you had a girl's phone number, and you still had to...
No, what are you talking about?
You had her phone number. You could have called her.
I did call her. She's in Europe right now.
To work it.
She's in Europe for 4 weeks. I called her.
There were 500 girls there. How couldn't you hook up?
Hey, Ralph, listen, man.
He tried. What do you know, Ralph? What's with you? What, you can't understand the guy didn't hook up?
You're up my ass here. Actually, now you're giving... Since November,
now you're making him feel like a shithead.
Since me and Dana broke up, for me, I've been on a torrid pace, but this weekend did not do much for my self-esteem.
How long were you... I mean, you were at the after party.
When's the last time you closed the deal with a chick, if I may ask?
What hour is it?
Didn't you totally blow it with Akira at Scores?
I blow it.
That's what I heard.
Blow it. You can't blow it with her.
Oh, God.
Not that I'm saying anything.
I got laid 2 weeks ago.
Artie, but these were L.A. girls.
Listen,
he
man.
tried.
What are you saying, Ralph?
He's saying that Artie doesn't have a rap with chicks.
And Ralph could have gone home with somebody.
I'm the first one to admit that. I was hoping that, the fact that I'm in show business and they knew it would work.
I'll tell you, I don't have a rap with chicks either. I'm right in the same boat with you.
Why do you think I got into this business? Because I don't have a rap with chicks.
Howard, I've hung out with you. You don't need a rap. They just
I'm lucky. I just stand there.
Like when he wasn't Howard Stern.
I just stand there and these chicks go, want to come home with me.
There was one really hot chick who kept winking at me and shit, but she appeared to be with a guy.
She had a nervous tick.
And there was a green room. This thing turned into such a great party because the award show became secondary and it dragged on for 3 hours. It airs Wednesday night, by the way.
Backstage was the thing.
Yeah, because there were 4 bars set up and the green room was...
How come no one can ever capture that in a show? Like, how come that can't be the award show? Like, you're sitting all at the bar, you're hanging out, and then, you just cover the live action, you give Adam Sandler an award.
Yeah. But you know what, Howard? I think Artie is off drugs because if he was on drugs, he could have picked up some of these girls.
Listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. They had a camera backstage, though, Howard, following a lot of people around, and I know it ran up whenever I was doing a shot with somebody. It ran. So maybe they got some good footage. I don't know how they're going to edit it.
Who was the coolest person that you met there?
Well, it's weird. I always love seeing Adam Sandler. He's a great guy, and it was fun to see him, but I've known him for a while.
Seems like that motherfucker should put you in a movie. You're perfect for his kind of thing.
Actually, he's in dirty work. We've actually worked together before, but that's one of those things where I would never bring that up to him. I wouldn't expect him to do that.
That's really good. What about the hot chicks?
Well, the coolest chick... Well,
Adam Sandler was really hot.
The coolest person I met, I don't know. Carmen Electra was there. That's the other thing.
Oh, yeah.
So here was my part of it, okay?
Yeah.
I had to come out and do 3 to 5 minutes of stand-up, and then I introduced ZZ Top.
Oh, that's cool.
Which was cool.
Yeah.
And, but Carmen Electra danced while ZZ Top was playing. So I had to introduce the two of them. Now, Carmen Electra had that gaggle of broads that she...
Pussycat dolls?
No, she's in something else now. She's got her own.
Pussy bros.
I don't know what they call them, but
I know Carmen Electra dances with some group, the Pussycat dolls, and then she switched to another group. And you're like, what the fuck? Who even knows what the fuck that all is? Yeah, who cares?
Carmen Electra looked so fucking
What was she wearing?
She was wearing a stripper outfit, man, and she danced like a stripper the whole time with 7 other chicks who were all in her little gaggle of stuff.
She drives me nuts.
So Carmen Electra's holding it together. She's got to be 40-something, right?
Yeah.
I think 50.
No, she's 57 years old.
So here's the thing. So and Attell will attest to this. This happened. So
Attell should be able to get her.
Attell, another loser.
Well, look, yeah, you can get Carmen Electra.
Thank you, Robin. My God. So after her thing, we're standing backstage. Carmen walks by, and I'm just looking at her. She looked at me for 2 seconds.
Just looking at her.
So I'm looking at her. Then all of her beauties go, all the broads.
She said, get over here.
So one of them looks at me, right over Dave's shoulder, looks at me and goes, you were very funny. She said that. I go, oh, why? And Attell goes, that's a hookup. That's what he said.
Yeah, that means she wants it.
Walked back, couldn't find the girl again.
Artie, you didn't run after that?
They locked her in a mental institution.
She went into a back dressing room with Carmen Electra. I mean, what am I going to do, stalk her? I looked for her the rest of the fucking night.
Poor you. They're chasing her around.
Hey, by the way,
sort of, that's what I was doing.
Carmen Electra turned 35 last month.
35?
It's not that old.
No, I'm just kidding around.
Teasing.
Yeah, she's hot,
man. She looks good. So there were a bunch of Ultimate Fighting Champion guys there, so it was weird. She presented with this enormous Dennis Rodman-looking black guy who I think just beat a chocolate, one of the big UFC guys he just beat. So that's what they were saying. But I got to hear ZZ Top. I think they did Sharp Dressed Man. Yep. Did a couple of really cool live tunes. And Sandler requested that Styx close the show. So they got Styx to do 2 songs at the end of the night. And they fucking rocked the place. Thank God, they showed up.
Artie, what about the other actress chicks with it there?
There was that Cuthbert is smoking. This Nip and Tuck broad, unbelievable. Tara Connor. Oh, here. Oh, this is the one. Howard.
Let me see.
Minka Kelly.
Let me see her.
All right, Minka Kelly.
This one I would like to have.
Hey, you know who's
because
hot?
all the awards were like hottest chick. You know what I mean? Like guy type
Minka
award.
Kelly is the fucking bomb.
Hey, Artie, was Kim Kardashian there?
She's not that hot.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's hot.
Look at this one. Sophia Viagra.
What's her name?
I didn't know that.
I know who that is. I've seen her before.
Joanna Krupp is almost nude. Alicia Cuthbert has got some face.
Minka Kelly, you know, all the awards were guy-oriented awards, like, you know, hottest chick type shit. So she won one of them.
Tara Connor's hot.
You got to see Tara Connor in person.
That's the Miss USA chick.
Yeah.
I'm throwing that out. I don't want to look at that.
So afterwards, you know, Tracy announces this after party. So we all went over there, and it was a blast.
Yeah.
And everything, and we closed this place, Teddy, at 2 a.m. Nothing was going on. I had to get up at 6 a.m. the next day to catch a flight.
Wow, you stayed up to 2 a.m.?
Well, it's L.A. We had to leave.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Let me get rid of Ralph.
Yeah, Jesus, Ralph.
It's just annoying. Yeah, I don't know why you keep picking up the phone.
Like, I wasn't trying to be impressive that I stayed up.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, go ahead.
So, but the funniest and quirkiest thing that happened all weekend happened the next day, I think. So
go ahead.
I get up. First of all,
did you go home and beat off?
Yes, I jerked off.
Yeah,
I did. I think I jerked off a combination of Minka and Minka Connor was the name.
So you didn't even need like a porn or anything. You just beat off to the night.
Howard, as God is my witness, I jerked off to chicks I had met an hour before at my $850 a night suite at the Bel Air Hotel.
Romantic.
Good night.
Good sheets. High thread count.
I fucked myself.
Did you come real quick or did you drag it out?
As quick as you can imagine.
Yeah.
I had a Kit Kat from the minibar within minutes.
Yeah, I beat off before The Sopranos last night. I just wanted to get it out of the way because I know I'd be up late, so I just figured, like, beat off before. And I'm into this Savannah Sampson kick where I just watch all her porno.
She's hot.
Yeah.
For a porno chick,
she's so hot.
So now I'm just pissed at my manager because he talked me into going out there. And if I'd gotten laid, it would have been the greatest thing ever. The money was, but, you know, and again, this show, 3 hours long, Joel Gallen, I don't know how he's going to edit something together, but I can't wait to watch what they edit together.
Well, if I was Spike TV, I'd leave it on for 16 hours, because what else do they got?
And the other thing is, they should do a whole special, like you said, backstage, because it was really...
With a narrator.
You know, we were all having fun. There wasn't any crazy shit going on, but Wee Man, Steve-O, me and Attell drinking. Yeah, we were having a blast.
Right.
And all these hot chicks. So my whole thing was, now I got to get home. I'm afraid the flight's going to be late because I don't want to miss The Sopranos. You lose the 3 hours. So that's why I got such an early flight. I leave at 7 a.m. from my hotel. I get to the airport. I'm rushing around, and I go to, you know those kiosk things where you could check in on your own? Doesn't work. The first time in forever it doesn't. Now I got to get online. But thank God I had a first-class ticket. I notice right in front of me with enormous luggage, like he's moving to Europe for 10 years, is Elliot Gould.
Oh.
The actor.
Famous actor, Elliot.
Star of the movie MASH.
Yes, who's now in Ocean's. He's in these Oceans.
Yeah, he's in the Oceans movies.
He's having a resurgence. So he's
That's the guy who's self-destructed. Go ahead.
Well, that plays into this.
Go ahead.
What happened. So, you know, I'm a big movie buff. I'm a fan, so I know he is. And I'm just waiting behind him, and he's doing nothing for minute after minute. And I realize he doesn't know what to do. Either he's a celebrity or an older guy who doesn't know what's going on. So this Mexican woman starts yelling at him.
Why?
And because she's like, you have to move, sir, you have to move. And he's
you're
like,
blocking the way.
And he keeps going to her, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to use one of those computers. So she goes, I'll show you. So now she's pushing Elliot Gould around. This little Mexican woman has no idea who he is. And I'm sort of laughing in the back, and she was trying to pull his luggage, but my bag was in the way, and I moved, and I said, I'm sorry, Mr. Gould, I got it. And he's like, and he sort of gives me just a blank stare, like he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
This woman checks him in, and then I check in, and I don't see him again. I get on my plane, and I'm in first class. I'm all the way in the front. And my friend is a big movie buff. As a matter of fact, he loves Robert Altman movies, and he loves MASH. It's one of his favorite movies. And I hadn't talked to him in a while. I said, this is a perfect little small talk thing. I'll call my buddy and say I just ran...
Who's this, Deej?
No. It's a friend of mine.
I know these names.
Deej is a good guy.
Deej, but you don't know Carlo?
It's not Deej.
I know Deej. Yeah.
Deej isn't made like Carlo. So I get on my cell phone and I call the guy and I say, hey, guess what? I just saw Elliot Gould. And he's like, really? What's he look like? I go, he looks old, man. It's a shame, you know. And he did. He looked older than me. I said, and he looks sad. He looks like one of those celebrities who's just pampered.
He always looks miserable.
Right.
He looks like one of those celebrities who's just pampered. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, I don't know. He didn't know what to do. Like,
he doesn't know how to do anything on his own.
Right. It looks like he needed to be led around. I was waiting behind him. I was late. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But I don't want to bust his chops. And he goes, really? He said, that's disappointing. I go, well, I didn't talk to the guy. I don't know if he's an asshole. But I said, isn't he have a reputation for being an asshole? My friend goes, yeah.
He blew up his whole career, Elliot Gould.
Supposedly he did like what they say.
He was so difficult to work with when he was young, and he was #1 at the box office in the world.
Right.
And directors, after a while, said they couldn't work with the guy.
That's exactly what my friend said.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, I heard that. He goes, yeah. And as a matter of fact, my friend said, yeah, Howard talks about that sometimes, that Elliot Gould.
Now he's calm. I mean, he works now.
Oh, now he's nice to work with.
Now he's nice.
Had it all going on. I'm going, really? He's supposed to be a real asswipe. And the guy's like, yeah. And I'm talking on the phone. And the guy next to me is like giggling at what I'm saying. I think he knew who I was. So I'm just having a regular conversation. And I said, he was married to Barbara Streisand. And he goes, yeah, and they had a kid. And then I said, isn't this kid a fruit? And I said, like, it turned into a jerk-off Jersey conversation.
Right.
I said, this kid's like a fruit, right? Like, this kid's like a gay guy. And he goes, yeah, I think the kid he had with Barbara Streisand is gay. And I'm like, oh, this fucking guy, he's fucking Barbara Streisand. He's got a gay kid. Nobody in Hollywood likes him. And he seems like a miserable fuck. And me and him are laughing, just talking. So we have this 10-minute conversation. I hang up the phone. Now, I'm looking forward, and...
I think I know where we're going.
You know exactly where we're going.
Yeah.
I start to put 2 and 2 together. I was talking loud enough to where the guy next to me across the aisle heard me. And they were even giggling at what I was saying. I'm calling this kid a fag, like, and how miserable he is, right?
Dude.
And I start to put 2 and 2 together. Elliot Gould, we're in the same first-class line.
Right.
He's not flying to St. Louis.
Right.
He's probably going to New York like me. Odds are he's in first class.
Yeah, he's in this cabin with you.
So now I realize I just had this, like, obnoxious, asswipe, Jersey, like, classless conversation.
Where was he sitting?
Miserable, calling him a fag. And I go, you know what? It's one of those first classes with 6 rows. So I'm like, I'm going to turn around. He's got to be in here, but maybe I'm lucky. Howard, I turn around. He's 1 foot from my face. He's the seat right behind me, and he's staring at me. He is just now. I got a full 5-hour flight home.
Did the guy say something to you?
To his cry. Look, I don't know if he didn't hear it, if he's oblivious, which I'm hoping. But Howard, he was closer to me than the guy across the way was.
Oh, he heard the whole thing.
Who was laughing. So now, but the look he gave me was like a blank stare.
Oh, my God.
Sort of disgusted, but sort of a blank stare. And now I'm like, I got to do this 5-hour flight with Elliot Gould, and he might want... In other words...
You should have turned around and go, you know what? You've been punked. I work with Mr. Ashton Kutcher. I'm a comedian.
Howard, I was so obnoxious that if he had gotten up...
And you know what? You were probably getting laughs with your phone conversation. You were probably playing it up, too.
The guy knew who I was.
Yeah. Hey, here's Big Artie.
Here's Artie being a funny asswipe.
Wait a minute. Maybe the guy who's laughing across the way is laughing because he knows you're doing this in front of Elliot
I thought of that, too, and I asked the guy later...
You said his son's a fag.
Well, that's what it was like. It was so obnoxious, Howard, to where if he had gotten up and punched me in the face, he would have been totally justified. I would have been like, you know what? I deserve more.
Yeah, you
hit
said,
me more.
hit me now, and then let's get it up. Marianne from Brooklyn.
I'm putting my hands behind my back.
So you never said anything to each other.
Nothing. He was either classy or didn't hear it.
Marianne from Brooklyn, you're on the air.
Artie, if you can't get laid in fucking Bel Air and you want to go to a mozzarella farm in Italy, I can't figure you out.
Huh?
I can't fucking figure out. Last week...
What is this?
What are you talking about?
Wrap-up show.
I'm getting yelled at because I couldn't get laid. I'm sorry. How about when I get laid? Nobody calls up to congratulate me.
Sorry. Last week you were at the wrap-up show. All you did was drop Howard's name and the Letterman name to get the girl in the band. A week before
Marianne, we were doing a bit, Marianne. Doesn't anybody get that? People call him and said, oh, he sounds like a douchebag. Yeah, that was the point.
You know what?
And by the way, it worked.
He's laughing at himself.
You don't know if you're coming or going. There was a nice girl there. I saw her on Howard TV. She was very cute. She liked something.
Oh, I can't take it. I got to take a break. When we come back...
Marianne, I try to love you every day, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And by the way, acting like a douchebag got me a chick's phone number. I mean...
Hey, Adam Levine of Maroon 5 is coming in to perform next. And also, I got to read you the email. There's a lot of comments on, Artie on Letterman, a lot of stuff about...
another quirky Letterman thing happened,
Howard,
too.
About Robin, about Fred. I mean, don't ask. There's lots of stuff. Yes.
The makeup woman in Letterman, before I went on, she's looking at his monologue while I'm getting makeup and said, how's his lip looking? I said, what's the matter? She goes, he was playing with his kid, and his kid accidentally hit his lip.
Oh, he had a little bump.
He was bleeding. So, of course, that's all I'm fixated on. Now I'm talking to Letterman, and I'm trying to, think about what I'm saying, and his lip started to crack. And I'm fixated on his lip.
Was it bleeding the whole time?
Not really, but... I'm saying, what if he starts to bleed? Do we stop the interview? And it was just one of those things that you don't need.
You were real good on Letterman. I watched it. The whole thing on DVD. Yeah, it was really good.
I was very happy.
I was going to call you, but, I feel funny now.
You're a bro.
I'm not a bro. I'm not a bro. All right, listen, we got to take a break. We'll be back.
Elliot Gould is not my bro.
We'll be back right after these words. Yeah. I'm doing it right now.
Doing what?
I'm doing my thing. That's right. I like the Beastie Boys. What happened to those motherfuckers?
They're still somewhere.
Where are those guys anyway?
Didn't they put out an album last year?
I don't know.
Yeah, a couple years ago. They're always good, though, no matter what, kind of.
Hey, look who's sitting here. Adam Levine, Jesse Carmichael, Maroon 5's new album. We're here to celebrate. Celebrate the release of the new album.
Yeah, man. It's so good to be here. We're such big fans of the show. I just want to let you all know that. So.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It must be nice being a rock star, huh?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's a good. When do you know that you know how many guys have bands and garage bands and all that stuff? When do you know? When does it hit you that you might be good enough to actually be a professional musician? Honestly.
Well, you kind of have to pretend that you know for a long time when it's totally such a far reach,
Is it tremendously difficult in your personal life when your parents and everyone are saying to you, listen, it's nice that you have a hobby with your music, but you know what? You better get a fucking job.
No, well, actually, all of our parents actually were super supportive always, which was really cool and interesting and not typical, because usually parents think it's such bullshit.
Right.
It's almost impossible to make it. So if my kid told me he wanted to be in a band, I'd be like, that's fucked up, But they've been really cool.
But you had actual early success at 17 years old. Didn't you get signed by a record label?
Yeah, we got signed to Reprise, which was Warner Brothers.
But they took that away.
Young age. Well, we failed miserably.
Did you make an album?
Yeah, we made an album. We spent tons of money on us. Gave us a little bit of money. And Rob Cavallo produced the record. And Rob Cavallo is an amazing producer. He does all Green Day's records.
But the band wasn't called Maroon 5.
We were called Cars Flowers, and we sucked.
Cars Flowers.
Yeah.
And you were bad.
We were terrible. I mean, I know you're not a huge fan of the band, but we really sucked back then.
At 17, though, that you had to be the coolest kid in high school getting a band, right? I mean, it must have been insane.
I swear that is why we graduated from high school, because I got horrible grades. I mean, the rest of them were all better than I was, but literally, we had all of a sudden, we went to this really kind of snobby, preppy school in L.A.
Where'd you grow up? Oh, in L.A.
In L.A. Huh. And I got horrible grades, and it was a prep school, so you had to go to everyone went to amazing colleges. And,
was it co-ed?
Yeah.
So I imagine getting signed at 17 to a record label, and you're good-looking dudes.
Girls, yeah.
Girls were always, that was never your problem.
Well, when we started a band when we were like 14, we started, and we didn't get into it for the girls, but then you realize that that's why you stay in a band. That's not why you join a band, because I think we actually loved music, but then, this is going to be really good for our sex lives as well. So.
Do you think you're even capable of ever getting married? Because women, it's been so easy to get women. It's almost like the conversation I've had with John Stamos. You're a good-looking dude, you make a lot of money, you got a great job. Is it almost impossible to get married?
No, it's not impossible. My whole feeling on marriage is that you shouldn't do it, really, unless you're really ready to do it. And a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons. They whatever pressure there's from society. But yes, it is more difficult, I think, because of the position that we're in. But eventually, I could definitely see myself. It's going to be a few years, obviously, because I'm definitely not ready right now. But
who's the hot chick with you in the green room? Is that the current girlfriend?
She's my girlfriend, yeah.
Okay, how long have you been with her?
About a year, almost, actually. Yeah, we met about a year ago.
Everybody's carrying on.
She's so beautiful, and one of the best things about her is that she's not an actress or a model. She's a regular person and an artist, and she's amazing.
Yeah, your life must be insane. In fact, like one of our good-looking interns was like all dressed up today because she knew you were coming and wanted to be the one to hand you. I think she got there. If an intern's real cool about it, we'll let them hand the release because you have to sign a release when you come on. So I heard she got all dolled up for you. So, you know, and it's like, it's got to be just great. You know what I mean? It's just got to be insane.
You know, it's funny. It's flattering. It's amazing. It's the coolest thing in the world. You know, we've wanted this. We grew up together. Jesse and I have been best friends since we were 12, you know.
Jesse, you getting laid too?
Yes. He already gotten laid twice since he's been in the building.
Have you got hit with any pussy shrapnel when he steps on the bomb?
Yeah, because lead singer always gets the top choice, right? And then what do you do? How does that all work?
That is the way. We all do pretty well, man. No, Jesse got a hot smoking girlfriend. We do pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. But,
so
who's low man on a totem pole in the band? Which instrument should you not take up?
Drummer, you really think so?
Drummers always get the shaft.
The tuba.
Our drummer just had a kid.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
His wife or his girlfriend/wife is really
drummers sit in the back.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of true because they don't get seen very often too. So when you're in the foreground, usually that's when.
You know what you guys should do? Like Led Zeppelin one day, you should fuck a chick with a shark.
We've done that actually.
Cool.
Have you done that? Did you go through the whole Led Zeppelin debauchery thing?
Kind of. Well, here's the thing.
Nice.
That's my favorite song.
First of all, hi guys. Just wanted to say hello to you.
By the way, this is such a great. I can almost play this on my car.
No. Well, here's the thing: is the whole. I wish it were still like that. It's not like that anymore. Like in this, back before all this crazy shit, especially AIDS and diseases and stuff. It was different, and it was also happening for the first time, kind of. So there was an innocence to it. Now, it shows it's just not like that. Like your fans are different. Groupies don't really exist the way that they used to anymore.
Can you sing this song?
Of course. There, my love. I don't even know what did he say? What's that first line?
Marshmallows are my.
I know a little bit.
That's it. That is a great tune.
I love that.
So were you always like in chorus and glee club and stuff in school? Like, is that how you get into this whole business, or you just had bands?
I could sing, but it was never like. And I was into rock and roll music since I was like 10, 11 years old.
So how'd you get the second shot?
So no training or anything?
No, actually, I took my first vocal lesson like 2 years ago because my voice went out. And this amazing dude who's just kind of does everyone, you know.
How old were you when the fame actually hit, though? Like, wait a second, though. How old were you when the fame actually hit? Like, in other words, so then, like, you're 17, you get signed, then you guys sucked, and then you went away for a while.
I went away for a while, then came back. We started to get really big in, like, 2004. Time, you know, because we had a couple really, really big radio hits too. And knowing how tough it is to get songs on the radio, that was the biggest change. Because we accumulated fans, we tour, you know. That's like the biggest misconception with our band is that we're just like this manufactured boy bandy kind of like bullshit band.
Play this love. Play one of your hits right now. Cool. Now that you were talking about a hit that hit for you.
This wasn't a mistake. I was setting it up, dude.
Love that.
Nice.
I love that. Nice job.
Thanks a lot.
Beautiful. You guys wrote that together?
Yeah, we wrote that song, about, how long ago? 8 years ago, 7 years ago. And
that's a beautiful rendition of that song.
Thanks, man.
That's nice acoustically.
Thank you very much.
Do you ever do it like that when you perform live? Do you ever just go out there with the guitar and do it?
Yeah, for a big crowd, it's great for radio because it's really kind of stripped down and simple. But for live, we like to kind of play it loud.
Yeah, it sounds good. And so when you write a song like that, do you feel like it's a hit? I mean, does the record company know right away?
Man, I honestly, the way this business works is so insane. Like, I don't have any idea. I love to write kind of accessible, like, pop music. I love pop music, you know, because I grew up listening to tons of different shit and then got really into Stevie Wonder and a lot of soul music. And I love pop music, you know, Michael Jackson, Prince, all that stuff. But I have no idea what a hit is. You know, the people.
You just write it for yourself, and you hope that people are going to like it.
Sure, exactly. And for our fans, and even sometimes for the radio. But like the shit that they pick for singles, I could never have told you that song was going to be as big as it was. Just that, you know.
It's so great. That's just beautiful. I could see why you get laid so much. I mean, I get it. How old were you when you started to get laid? Were you like 12? I would guess you.
I lost my virginity when I was 15.
15.
But we were. Man, I'm not sure actually. It's
what about you, Jesse? Were you too? 15?
No, later on for me.
Later on. Man, awesome.
Jesse was like, you were like 17.
So then when you got real big, that's when you started to get the celebrity chicks. Is that great? I had a few celebrities myself.
Where are they from originally?
But here's the thing, though. The thing about that whole overblown thing with me, screwing everybody in Hollywood is so exaggerated, and a lot of it isn't true. So
some are true and some aren't.
Most of it really isn't, and some of it is, and that's kind of why I don't like to talk about it, because I'd rather than think that I did.
You keep that quiet? But Jessica Simpson was true. That was her score.
Yeah.
I would love that.
You got her.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this whole celebrity nonsense, which I've never really enjoyed being a part of. But, I listened to your show for such a long time, and it's almost as if, like, what I've learned from your show is a lot of dudes that come on here and talk about the chicks that they slept with, and there's people that talk about it in general. It's just they come off looking like douchebags no matter what. So it's just kind of keeping my mouth shut is probably a better idea.
But where are you from originally?
From Los Angeles, born and raised.
Oh, okay. So you were out there in California anyway.
I'm going to read your list. I'm going to read your list right now. The girls you had.
Let's read it.
You could. Let me tell you something.
Who are they attributing to?
You could say you don't talk about it, but I'm going to tell you something. There's a list I would be very, very proud of.
When I say this, I say I've slept with everybody in the entire world.
All right, here we go. Lindsay Lohan.
Whoa.
I would love that.
So
it's too young for me. You never had it?
So would I.
Is it a fake? Is it fake? Just give me fake or real. Lindsay Lohan.
Most of it's fake. I can't.
Most of it.
It's just.
I bet it's Dina Lohan.
Yeah, it's the mother. It's the mother.
I met Dina Lohan. I think I could have gone there. Jessica Simpson. That to me would be a major score. And I don't care. Smart, stupid. To me, very attractive.
She's an attractive girl. She's beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's
Paris Hilton you had.
I gladly say that's actually not true.
Not true at all. I've had like 50 guys in here who will say they had sex with Paris Hilton.
It's not cute.
I don't even know who this is. Maria Shapovalov.
Oh, the tennis player, Sharapova.
The tennis
I shook her hand, and all of a sudden we were dating. So that was really not
true.
Yeah, she's really tall. I mean.
Yeah, she's massive. Have you ever seen her in person? She's like 6'3".
I don't know her.
Yeah.
And then she had heels on. We played her 18th birthday party, and then they quarantined this whole area, and they threw us into this photograph. And we were like, holy shit. And the next thing I knew, the next day we were dating, and there was all these people.
Well, you guys do that?
Chick birthday party's the 18th.
Yep. If a dad calls you up and says, hey, $1 million, come play my kid's bar mitzvah or something, would you do it?
Hell yeah.
You would? Why not? Go out and make some money,
man.
Right?
It's so rare to make money doing what we do, period. We've known that from failing so miserably.
Right.
So hell yeah, and no one knows about it anyway. It's bar mitzvah, you're done.
That's right. And the fact of the matter is that, as you say, it's good money, but B, why not? You're a singer.
I am Jewish. Why not?
Go sing. That's
I'll
it.
do a bar mitzvah. We've done some awkward shit, man. We've done some weird...
What's the most awkward thing you had to do?
We did this thing like in Utah. It was a wedding rehearsal dinner, so it wasn't even a wedding. There was like 50 people there.
Who'd they have for the actual wedding? Led Zeppelin?
I think Hootie and the Blowfish was playing the actual wedding. They do that shit all the time.
Right.
And they took us out to this like remote mountain range in the middle of nowhere, and it was like a cowboy theme with a bunch of older people, and we were like, oh shit, this is just going to be weird. But the craziest part about it was that there was this massive setup. Like, it was set up for Zeppelin, honestly. Right. It was like a huge PA and crazy, and there was like 15 people there barbecuing and like getting wasted. So we were like, this is really awkward. And then some girl that I knew that from a long time ago that I think I'd hooked up with, like, was drunk, and she was with her fiance, and she got on stage, and she was dancing, and we were just like, get me the fuck out of here, man.
Wow. But what do you get paid for a gig like that? Can you get $250 thou?
More than that.
More? Well, then what the hell? Who cares?
Go through the embarrassment.
Oh, absolutely.
I go through it.
There's no such thing as buying out. Not selling out, just buying in.
Buying in.
No, like I did a gig a couple of months ago for that guy, Jonathan Kraft, the Patriots guy, and I was thinking to myself, God, this guy could buy me anytime he wants. Like, I mean, he flew me up on a private jet,
Yeah. I mean, this dude that was getting married was so loaded. He had just made a bunch of internet money, like, one of those internet billionaire guys.
Right.
And he met this chick like 6 months later and getting married.
Wow.
Wow.
But we do stuff like that all the time.
No kidding. So when you start to make money, does the band have to split it up equally, or don't you two guys make more of the lion's share because you write all the songs?
Yeah, well, the way we do it is we do it very deliberately. Like, from the beginning, it's the kind of thing where with bands, there's such a weird chemistry, and you don't want there to be resentment, and some people do more than others. And,
right.
Jesse and I do a lot of it, especially a lot of the songwriting. So we do it very like, I wrote 75% of the song, you wrote 25%, if the bass player wrote 5%, whatever the case may be, You'll
actually break it down.
We break it down just because then it avoids any kind of ambiguity, or like there's no gray area, so,
That's kind of cool. Let's see, here's the rest of your list. Kirsten Dunst, true?
Nice girl.
Dated her?
Friend.
Friend, okay, that means you had her. Model Kelly McGee. I don't know who that is.
McKee. I dated her for 2 years. Yeah. So that was actually
model, man. That's.
I hope you got her.
She's in the video. You ever seen our videos? When she was in our video for This Love.
Super hot.
She's beautiful.
Natasha Bedingfield. I don't know who that is. And Natalie Portman. That one's been interesting.
I barely know Natalie, but she's just a friend too. I'm telling you, they love.
And
anybody you're with.
And Paula Poundstone.
Anybody I've ever met that's an attractive woman, I have slept with.
I can't start any rumors. I tried to, at this event this weekend, I tried to stand next to every chick.
I'm starting the Artie Paula Poundstone.
She's foxy.
I'll take it. And then the really scandalous thing is you might have had Jessica Simpson while she was still married to Nick Lachey. That's good.
Yeah, but that's not true, though.
Yeah, you have a book in you know what I mean? And when you're later, that's, later on you'll get that.
Yeah, that was definitely not true. So.
Maroon 5 has sold over 10 million copies worldwide.
Wow.
That's
pretty awesome.
I know.
That's really great.
That doesn't happen anymore, too. I mean, this whole ride has been so incredible, man. Like,
what's your take, though, on the music business now? Because how do you sell albums anymore? No one's paying for albums. It's weird. I feel bad for musicians.
Don't feel bad for musicians, because the good part about it is, and the record label's going to love this, but the record business is fucked.
Right.
For artists is not, because the cool thing is now that the internet, I mean, we have so much to attribute the internet's been a huge part of our success. Well, first of all, the only money you really make from being in a band is touring and radio. Right. So record sale, we sold 10 million records. The smallest amount of money that we made from this whole crazy thing is from sales of records. So now it's kind of shifting to the internet, and without the internet we wouldn't have become big, because word of mouth and all that stuff is how we spread the word.
And satellite radio too.
Satellite, which I'm obsessed with. I have Sirius in my house and in my car, and I'm obsessed with it. It's amazing.
You also dated Penthouse Pet of the Year.
I did?
Heather Van Deven.
Did I?
Did you?
I did not.
You did not?
No.
Oh, you did. See,
no.
You just made the face.
I did, and I did not. No,
Are you exclusive with this current girlfriend? Is that the problem?
Yeah, well, I am exclusive with my current girlfriend. Yeah.
I got to take a look at her. You mind if I take a look?
She's beautiful.
Try her in for a second.
No way she's coming in here, though.
Oh, she'll come in and say hello. I won't bust her
Come on,
balls.
Becky. Come in for 1 second.
What's she do? What does Becky do for a living?
She's actually... She's hot. She's an artist, believe it. She paints, and she's incredibly talented. There she is.
Becky. Oh, Becky. Oh, yeah. She's a regular chick. Oh, you're hot.
Look, the best part, Becky.
I like Becky myself.
She could be. When I first saw Becky, I was like, how is she not a movie star?
Where did you meet Becky?
Wow, you ready, baby?
Yeah.
I met Becky in Vegas.
Holy shit!
What were you doing there?
She was a hostess at 9 Steakhouse by the Palms.
At a steakhouse, a hostess. That's what you got to get, Artie. Becky.
And I was so blown away by how beautiful...
I've been to 9 Steakhouse. I had a steak. I didn't see Becky.
You were busy with the steak.
Becky, did you know who he was right away? Or
no, I didn't. I sat him and I said, enjoy your dinner. And that was it.
Then she went into the back and they were all...
But you probably thought he was good.
Hostesses are the hottest chicks.
We're supposed to be.
I know it. Restaurants and stuff like that. So now you're not hostessing anymore. What's the arrangement, though? Do you guys have a financial arrangement?
No, not yet.
Because if Becky's on tour with you and stuff and hanging out, which is what you want, you don't want to be separated, because that would be a disaster.
She's getting used to this whole thing. She's new. Well, sorry,
I'm an
sorry,
independent girl, you know.
Are you? But how much can you make when you're a hostess? What are you pulling down?
She pulls down a lot of money right now. Shit, she's working in L.A.
What are you doing now?
Roosevelt.
Cocktailing.
Are you working at the Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Were you there this weekend?
Hold it a second. You're dating him and you're still a cocktail waitress?
We're moving slow, goddammit.
Wait a second. I got to understand
How many years has it been?
Hey, I take care of my woman. I do it by her shit. I treat her well.
Did you move in with him yet?
No.
No.
When's that going to happen? You got to do what my girlfriend did.
What?
She said her apartment blew up, and she just said, I have nowhere to live.
But that place you live in may burn down, actually. So.
It's true.
Well, look at how hot you... Were you at the Roosevelt this weekend?
Yeah.
I was there Saturday.
I was there, too.
You were there Saturday?
How did you not notice her?
Did you see that couple fucking in the... Does that happen a lot?
Pool, are you talking about?
Yeah. There was a couple having sex.
I block it out.
I was at the Tracy Morgan after party.
All the time?
So do you think? Are you in love with Adam now?
I am.
You are in love.
I am so madly in love with this woman.
You are.
See, that's the thing, Howard. You go to those places like the Roosevelt.
I'm in love with her too, and I just met her.
You think you could hit on a chick like this? She's dating like a rock star.
That's the problem. But all right,
rock star.
You put it out. You're a rock star too, dude.
Yeah.
What album do I have?
No, you got something going on.
That's the whiskey talking.
Oh.
Wow. So what do you think? Why hasn't he asked you to move in with him yet? You got to give the ultimatum.
I'm always there anyway, and I like having my own place.
So what's
she's
the
young.
What's
she's young. She doesn't want to move in with me yet.
How old are you?
21.
Oh, you're kidding.
Dude.
You're 21. That's so fucking hot. That's crazy.
I think you're the hottest girl in the entire fucking universe. Do you know that? I'm saying that on the radio, and it's because it's true.
And I don't think you're lying.
No, I really.
I don't think you are.
I really do believe
I don't
it.
see any flaws.
You guys.
Do you parade her around like at a pool in a bathing
every
suit?
Every chance I get.
You do.
Yeah.
You like that.
She's beautiful.
All right, let me ask you a question. She gets in a car accident.
Oh, my God.
And Becky's disfigured. Would you stay with her? You dump her. All right, that's an honest answer.
I wouldn't dump you, baby. I would stay by you until the end.
Yeah, just say yes.
You better stay hot.
You would dump me, baby. If you like, let's say tomorrow, everything went away. I got in a horrible car accident, disfiguring. I looked horrible. Would you stay by me? No, you would not.
I'd dump you.
You'd get over me.
Exactly.
Maybe you would try. You would try.
What is he to you? He's just some guy.
Let me ask you something. Let's say Becky goes through a tough period in her life. I don't know what it is. She gains 20 pounds.
Oh, I would love that. I don't give a shit.
You would love
she's gorgeous.
that.
I think 20 pounds?
No way.
She'd be all right with
20 pounds? Are you kidding? She's so little.
Her body's perfect.
50 pounds?
Look at how thin she should be. 20 pounds, she'd be all right. I mean, you know.
No.
You know what the best part about her, though? And
I like
I hate to sound cliche. She is
real breasts.
She's quick. And she's smart, and she's not a fucking idiot, and she's amazing.
Are you witty? Are you witty, too?
I try to be.
Yeah. Are you trying to be an actress or something? Is that why you're in L.A. as a cocktail waitress?
She's in L.A. because she couldn't stand being all the way out in Vegas.
You know what? She looks like a young Michelle Pfeiffer. That's what she looks like.
I agree.
You look like Michelle Pfeiffer.
I mean, don't agents come up to you every 5 seconds out there?
All right, let me give you another scenario. Becky turns 40. What do you do?
When she turns 40, she's going to be smoking. By the way, I think she looks like a little bit like Bo Derek, a little bit. Kind of.
She looks like young Michelle Pfeiffer. By the time she's 40, we'll all be dead.
And is your sex life good? Is your sex life good? Or is it the best sex you've ever had?
Oh, my God.
You know what? It is the best sex I've ever had, actually.
How is she good at sex? What does she do?
It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen enough. Because I'm always
Becky, you wouldn't need to move for me. I could just finish up. I'd be done. That's good. Did it take a long time to get her into bed, or did you guys hit it off right away?
So, you want to talk about this?
Well, you know,
what was the time?
We didn't expect this to be anything. I mean, I was
like, this is.
We were like, let's
awesome.
just listen. I got to Vegas. We were there working. Actually, we were writing music. We had the Palms as a studio, so we were there. And I was kind of on vacation to screw around with my boys and just whatever, have fun, you know, and gamble and shit. And I saw her, and I was like, oh my God, she's beautiful. And then we slept together. We had sex the first night we met.
Nice.
But the thing is, we didn't expect. The reason why it became a relationship, and the reason why it was such an organic kind of cool process, is because we didn't expect anything out of it. We were like, whatever. One night stand, went to Vegas. We both got laid. Amazing. And then we just started talking. You know, then all of a sudden the next day, I was actually there on her 21st birthday. She turned 21 the day that I met her.
Yeah.
It was her birthday. So we kind of threw a little party the next day, and then literally every day after that and every week.
See, love is you can't live without that person.
But it just shit happens. You know, I'm not a fan of we didn't go slowly or anything. We just kind of started up and never stopped. Yeah.
Wow. You must get hit on all the time, though, right?
Every once in a while.
Yeah, I bet.
Every day of her life.
I can't believe you missed her.
I can't even go there because there's so many douches.
I was in the back with Tracy Morgan looking at people fucking. I was trying to get a Jack and water.
You're always in the wrong place.
The waitresses there are too hot. You can't get a Jack and water in that fucking place.
What kind of shoes are you wearing? You wearing hot shoes?
Boots.
You know exactly how to dress.
Yeah. You don't want to hear the best part? She got off a red eye about an hour and a half ago.
I did.
Really? This is you at your worst.
Yeah.
Can't imagine. I have to see you at your best.
She's the hottest chick we've ever had up here.
Oh, will you stop?
How much? Go ahead, Artie. Do your rap. How much money?
I can't now. The guy.
That's an achievement.
Here, I would offer you.
Good for you.
50,
so do you think it'd be a marriage? Do you think that you would spend the rest of your lives together or something like that?
Well, our relationship was kind of founded on this anti-relationship idea, but it's now turned into a real full-fledged relationship.
You're a couple.
I don't think either one of us is thinking about getting married right now, but I'm certainly madly in love with this woman.
Well,
honey.
Becky's too young to get married.
I'm not doing it for her. She's too young.
Listen to this guy's life. Prep school, this broad.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's okay.
I got 7 years on.
That's not creepy.
That's a good ratio,
You
though.
haven't gotten to the creepy
No.
ratio.
And also, that's...
You ever see these guys date girls 19 years younger than them? Now, that's creepy.
If there's any justice in the next life, he'll come back as like a slug or me.
You have it too good. You have it too good.
Oh, listen, not a day goes by where I don't pinch myself.
Hey, I heard you guys were going to do a Beatles song, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, if you want.
I would love to hear it.
Right on.
That would be good.
Sounds good.
I think Becky should be here for it.
Becky can play tambourine.
Becky, you want to sit back here?
Yes, I do.
Sit back here.
Let's sit with Artie, yeah. Make him like our
sit
band.
on the couch you can, right over there.
The chair's not here today. It's here when Levy's here.
Becky, sit down right there. Oh, all right.
This is funny.
Artie's...
Don't touch her back there.
Yeah,
I won't touch her. This is your microphone.
3-foot zone.
All right, here we go. Here are the guys. Maroon.
Sing along, Becky.
By the way, the new album is, it won't be soon. I'll play a cut in a few minutes. The album is called Before Long.
It won't be soon before long.
It won't be soon before long. And that's a very long title. Cut it down to Before Long.
That's fine with me.
This is the Beatles' Don't Let Me Down. I'm anxious to hear this. Oh, nice job.
Thank you.
I like watching you guys play guitar. Excellent guitar work.
Oh, thank you very much.
I always dig, too, the harmony thing, you know?
Yeah, man. Beatles harmony is the best in the world.
If I was in a band, I'd want to be the guy playing the guitar, and every once in a while I'd step up to the microphone and do the harmony thing.
Yeah,
I like that. You do a good job, man. You guys sound real good.
Thanks
That's really, really nice. And, you know, and Becky, I mean, what can we say? Well, killer.
I don't have a shitty life. Yeah.
Congratulations on Becky.
Stuff's going well.
I don't know where Becky's
going to be better.
But Becky, you must have just gotten out of high school or something, right? You're 21. Well, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a mic on you.
You remember? Yeah, that's what happened.
Did Artie come on to you during the... what mic is that? I don't even know.
Man,
just 4.
By the way, that's what I tell you guys, too. This is such a trip because when I was like 11... my dad told me, man, Howard Stern is amazing. I started listening to Howard Stern. And so, like, my parents got divorced when I was, like, 6 or 7. And every day, he'd drive me to school. And I've listened to this show literally since I was 11 years old. Wow. And so I just know it so well. So it's surreal, you know?
That was probably wrong of your father to do.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you screwed me up.
Sounds like he's really irresponsible.
You really messed my life. No, but, like, the thing you told me, he's just like, listen, this shit's out there, you know? You're going to find out about it. I'd rather you find out, you know.
Find out from Howard Stern.
Find out from Howard.
Find out. You taught me so much, man.
Well, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you.
It's funny. This is more of a TV thing, but, you know, the guys are performing and they sound great. And they do a close-up of Becky, and there's just love in her eyes.
Mesmerized.
Just love in her eyes. And they slowly...
was it for Artie?
They slowly pull out,
right.
And then you see Artie, and it's like she doesn't even know Artie exists.
Well, she's in love.
Jason, our photographer, kept saying to me, get the fuck out of the way.
How long did it take you to write this new album?
About a year. You know, we got home from the whirlwind of what all was happening in like 05-ish, you know, and we sold 10 million records, so it's like...
Do you buy a house with all that money? What do you do?
I bought a house. It was a beautiful house. I didn't leave home for like a month. I just shut myself out, and it was just the most incredible kind of retreat away from everything. And then we were working, but we started working out right when we got home.
But it's been a little while since your first album.
Well, our first album came out in 2002.
Yeah.
Which, like, I was 21, you know, and it was all riding on that one record. So.
Are you nervous when the album comes out and you go, oh, I hope I can repeat the success. I hope I can do it again.
Well, the interesting thing for us now is that it's almost impossible, because the business has taken such a shit over the past few years.
Right.
Like, there's nothing. The sales are just down. Yeah. Even if, like, now, even when we got really big, you know, now selling almost as many records is basically the equivalent of selling what we sold originally. So, like, you can't judge it by numbers and all that shit. I get obsessed with the numbers and think about it because now we're in this game and all the stuff I never used to think about.
Right.
But shit, we sold 500,000 records 2 weeks ago.
That's nice.
Like, the record's doing great, and people love it. So, like, there's nothing else to be worried about here.
Yeah. Do you think on the way out we can touch Becky?
Now
Becky, are you afraid?
Maybe Becky,
as hot as you are, I'm sure no guy's ever dumped you. I'm sure you do the dumping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you ever afraid that you'll lose Adam because of his success and fame? Are you fearful of that?
I would hate for any of it to end, but, you know.
I'm not going anywhere, I promise. I'm so into you. I love you. I know she hates when I say that.
What do you love about her most? Are you a leg man? Are you a breast man? Are you a vagina man? I'm a vagina man.
I mean, well, here's the thing about her. She's short. She's not a tall girl, but her proportions are so perfect. She's like the most perfect miniature person.
I can't argue with you.
It's like, no, I love her.
Someone's a midget, but I like it. Works for you. No.
Look at the difference.
How tall are you?
She's 5'1".
Right there.
5'1". I like that, though. I like
5'1".
It suits you well.
No, I wouldn't want her to be any taller. I wouldn't want you to be any different, baby.
We don't want you growing.
You grow an inch and it'll throw everything off.
Well, I told her. I said if she was like 5'10", I'd probably be terrified of her.
What's her worst physical feature? I don't see any, but
None.
I don't see any flaws.
This is like the one I'm telling you. I can say this with certainty. You are absolutely perfect. She is. There's nothing to criticize. You have the
real or
face.
fake breasts?
Real.
Real.
And also look at her nose. People cut themselves to look like that.
Was that a nose job?
No, perfect.
I was born with this.
That's why chicks hate her.
Are you from L.A., Becky?
No, I'm from New York, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What part?
Upper East Side. I was in Connecticut before I moved out, but...
You got sisters?
I have a twin sister.
What about Uncle Artie?
The plot thickens. The plot thickens.
Yeah.
You have a twin. Does she really look like you?
We're fraternal.
She's brunette.
Pretty much opposite.
She's hot as you?
I think
she's smoking. Yeah.
If she's opposite, she's ugly.
Oh, she's ugly. Who wants the opposite of you?
She's the brunette version.
Hook us up and I'll crowbar Maroon 5 into every show.
Do you think you could ever finagle both of them in bed together?
Oh.
No. Absolutely not.
That's some Jimmy Page shit.
I don't think so, no.
You and your sister ever experiment on each other when you were young? No?
Here we go. Classic Howard Stern, baby. I told you.
This is great.
And no lesbianism for you, huh? Never tried it?
Have you two ever gone after the same guy? Oh,
that's a try. You had a try, didn't you?
No.
You kissed another girl, didn't you?
Nothing fancy. No.
All right. You've messed around. You got to make that happen.
This is great. We should stay here for like 3 hours.
No college for you? No college?
She don't need college.
She did 2 years of college.
I started. I haven't finished yet.
You don't need to finish. There's no need for you to go to college, believe me. Not the way you look.
You've got your degree.
You got a degree in beauty.
Thanks.
You're going to get your MRS degree with Mr. Moneybags over here. That's called Mrs. degree. You get the MRS, right?
Well, what kind of an artist are you going to be?
I'm not sure. I paint now. I like painting, so we'll see.
She's really good. She painted
Artie
a portrait
will buy a painting.
What about that tennis ball art?
By the way, the hardest thing, too, when you're in a relationship with somebody and they're an artist or they're a singer, I mean, she was relieved when she ended up actually really liking our music because she really didn't want us. She didn't really want to hate us because then she would have felt
that would have been bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But she loves our music, and actually, she painted a portrait of my dog. I have a golden retriever. It's like one of my best friends. She's the coolest dog ever, and she, sorry, that's fucking nerdy. I can't believe I said she painted a picture of my dog, and that's kind of a delicate thing when someone paints a picture of, your dog. And she's so talented, it was just like the most incredible thing, yeah.
You, what 2 years out of high school?
What? I'm like
hot.
22 in a couple weeks, so 4 years.
Are you
4 years?
Yeah.
5 years now, I guess.
Do you ever put on a schoolgirl outfit for lovemaking or put on outfits?
No, I just take outfits.
Lingerie?
Yeah.
You do
lingerie?
She doesn't need it, though. That's the thing. Every time we do, I get lingerie. What's the point of that?
Here's what scares me, though. How many guys did you go out with before you met Adam? I mean, you're young.
She was a virgin. None.
That's my point. I'm saying, you haven't really experienced a lot. How many men did you have before Adam? Like 1 or 2 or
It's okay,
or 5?
baby. You can be honest. It's like couples therapy.
It was Vegas. It was fun. I mean...
5?
Oh,
la 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 la. Okay, shut up. I don't want to hear about this.
Well, you don't listen to this. 2 guys? Or?
You slept with nobody. You were a virgin. You were saving yourself for me. That's how.
How old were you when you had Clooney?
Clooney, Jesus. Is that contagious?
I mean, you don't know if Adam's good in bed or not. You haven't had enough men. He might
He
might suck in bed.
You've had enough to know. That's all we need. That's all we need to go. That's as far as we need to go.
All right, okay, whatever.
I've never. She was my first.
Well, anyway, listen.
You need to be with LeBron
album.
James before.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm glad you guys came in. I thoroughly enjoyed your music. And,
thanks a lot, man.
And Maroon 5's new album, it won't be soon before long, is in stores now. I'm going to play something from it as we say goodbye. I'm going to play Makes Me Wonder. Anything I need to know about this?
Don't play that one. We play something else, please.
That's what they gave us.
I know, but I don't want you to do that one.
I got to get the CD then. What song do you want to supply?
I want them to play Can't Stop.
Can't Stop?
Yeah.
Why not Makes Me Wonder?
Because that's a single. It's boring. I want to play something else.
All right. Can't Stop.
That's my least favorite. Our single's actually my least favorite song on the record. So.
Who picks the single? The record company?
I let them do it because I don't know. I don't know how the business works.
Hold on.
That's not really true.
What track number do you know?
Shit. 8.
8? Tell me if this is it.
It's track. 7.
7. Oh, I can do that. What's the name of this track?
It's called Can't Stop.
And what's this about?
This is kind of just about an obsession. This is I wrote this song 5 years ago. It's
got to be about Becky.
No,
I've got every song about Becky, quite honestly.
Yeah,
every song from now on will probably will be.
Coming.
Yeah, exactly. She has to fuck me over first.
Right.
That'll be good. All right, here we go. Boys, thank you.
Thanks a lot, man.
Jesse, yeah, thanks. And we're going to listen to this song from your new album.
Cool.
And here we go. Nice guy, that guy, Adam from Maroon 5. I like their appearance. I like that acoustic stuff they did a lot.
Yeah.
Very good. Very, very good. And that chick is exactly what Artie was talking about. You go out to L.A. and cocktail waiters are
as beautiful as any of the girls
hot as Carmen Electra
on the stage.
Yep.
That's right.
Crazy. Hey, Bonghit, what's happening?
Hey now.
Hey now.
Sorry about that, Hal. Just wanted to see if, Jason took a picture of that chick, Becky.
He
put
did.
on Howard.com.
Hey, Jason, can you don't we have some sort of new software on HowardStern.com where you can just instantly put up a picture and people can access it? You got to see how hot this chick is. I'm going to put it.
Great.
Stay on the line. I want you to tell me what you think of this chick. This is what Artie was talking about. This chick's a 12.
Oh God.
And she's a cocktail waitress at some friggin' hotel.
Basically,
Artie has had close encounters with her twice and never gotten to her.
This club, so in other words, this chick was walking around the club I was at Saturday night, and I didn't notice her.
Yeah.
I mean,
was there really 500 girls there that were that hot?
Well, 500 girls were at this Spike TV event. At the bar, look, it was probably...
Name a celebrity that's hotter than that chick.